Hello. Welcome everyone to an unusual Thursday live stream on Ash Talks Football. What a day for Manchester United. Grimsby Town, a League Two side, absolutely destroyed, deflated our whole confidence and the rebuild for the season and has absolutely exposed everything that Man United and the fans stand for. Total mediocrity. We're gonna discuss that today in this live stream on Ash Talks Football. This is gonna be a rant stream. It's a mix. It's gonna be a mix of both, like rant stream. We're gonna deep dive, focus on what exactly went wrong at Man United last night with an absolute terrible performance. And also, साथ ही साथ we'll also watch the UCL draw as well. साथ में वो भी discuss करेंगे. But definitely, we have to talk about the most disastrous, darkest days for Manchester United, and the rebuild under Amorim has been absolutely exposed. I'm going to take some chats, quickly say hi to people, and then we're going to talk about it. Nathan is going to join us soon as well, so I'll add him once he's there. But thank you so much, 14 people watching. Thank you so much. Hope you have liked the stream. I know a lot of the big creators are also streaming at the same time. मुझे ऑफिस से इसी टाइम ही ब्रेक मिला so I had to do the stream right now. And KV Reacts is here. Thank you so much, bye. Discord link is also pinned on the server as well. Do check out in the comments. It's easier. Yes, we'll talk about everything. Yo, Ash bhai, absolutely. Yes, destroyed, man. Absolutely destroyed. अभी तो UCL draw में बकवास करेंगे. Exactly. That's why I started the stream right now, because UCL draw आराम से 30 मिनट अभी गाना वाना चलाएंगे, videos दिखाएंगे. Lots are not gonna, like, the draw is not gonna happen right now. So let's talk United at this point. It's important to do that. Opening and scrolling through social media is really depressing today, as we know what social media does to Man United base. Honestly, don't want the sack cycle. Yes, exactly. So we have to understand, Viraj, that we are not talking about whether Amorim should be sacked from a fan's POV or not. It's that interview right at the end of the game that exposed a lot of things that are absolutely wrong in the squad. And seeing his eyes and seeing the way he was talking, I think most probably, we might see him leaving after the Burnley game, because there's going to be a serious discussion between INEOS and Amorim and the team as well. Because losing to a League Two side who are 60 places below us, guys, 60 places below Man United, is absolutely unacceptable. Maybe potentially a sackable offense as well. But partially, manager is to be blamed, but partially it's the players that needs to be held accountable as well. They have to be held accountable. We're going to talk about this today as well on the stream. We'll take all chats as well. Nathan is also going to join us soon. We're going to talk about all those points. It's very important to talk about. Way, exactly, man. Rupesh, hello, dono jagah hu. Oh my God, man. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Bye, kaise ho? Good evening. I don't know how I am right now at this point. I have absolutely no idea how I am at this point of time. And a lot of people are asking me, why didn't you do a rant or a review video? Because after the game, I was absolutely speechless. I went off social media. I tried recording and it did not happen because it was numb. It was so numb. It was one of the darkest days. I treat this defeat, in my opinion, even worse than the MK Dons ones. And the reason is that we were shown, right, the illusion that a rebuild is happening at Man United. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tell you something really important as to why exactly we failed last night as well. So stay tuned, guys. Grimsby. Absolutely, they absolutely deserved it. And I think Amorim also mentioned they absolutely deserved every bit of it, every bit of what we saw last night. And it's testament to the fact. It's testament to the fact that a mirror was shown to Ruben Amorim. A mirror was shown to Ruben Amorim that the storm. You said that the storm is over. No, we are nowhere close to a rebuild. We are still inside that storm, and even worse, right? No, sacking will not make sense. I know sacking will not make sense. I don't want him to be sacked, but we need to raise questions, as I did on my last stream, right, Kashanu? We need to raise questions on where this squad rebuild is going on right now. Where is the adaptability? Why the tactics are not working? It's been 10 months right now. Why it's not working? We're going to talk about that today, right? It was a collective failure management plays. Absolutely, man. Bang on, bang on. By the way, जिसको इसको UCL का live stream देखना है, Discord join कर लो. Exactly. On my Discord, it's been streamed live as well. Draw hasn't started technically. They're still doing discussions, but yeah, tactics shouldn't matter when you play fourth division. Exactly. And Dhruv, this was one of my issues in that game as well. And right, we have Nathan joining as well soon. Yes, exactly. He's joined. Nathan, bro. Nathan, my man.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening. Subscribe to Nathan channel, guys. Top channel, brutal reviews, top United content. Do check him out. But today it's all about what happened last night with Ruben Amorim. I was just speaking around.
Yeah, no,
The,
I was listening. I was
right,
setting myself up. I was listening to you separately.
right,
So yeah, I
right.
was listening.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the whole thing, right? It's the body language of Ruben Amorim that was so poor over the last two games, right? We need to talk about that, right? And let me know what you think, Nathan, about this. Is if you're a manager, right? If you're a manager that has implemented something, let's say you removed Casemiro, put two central attacking midfielders in the pivot, believe in that conviction, right? Rather than within 5 minutes start chewing off your nails because you fucked up, right? And then not being there with your team while they were taking penalty shootouts, no matter how bad it was, right? It means something to the players, which means there's a complete disconnect between the squad. We might be seeing all the PR glazing that's happening around Man United, right? But behind the scenes, something is really rotten. What would you like to say on that situation? What happened, man? What happened?
First of all, I did a reaction to it because I heard you didn't do one. I did one today, today afternoon
I
actually.
couldn't, man. I couldn't. I
I was
just
in
couldn't.
complete shock. I was in complete shock. KV was here earlier.
Right.
He was he messaged me at the end of the game. I was like, see, I don't mind the banter. I really don't. I also like, as long as it's respectful, you're not making fun of anything grim. I don't really care because I happily do it too.
Exactly.
The problem here lies that everyone is backing the manager, which, just for the record, if you all want to go watch the video, I'm not Ruben Amorim in or out. I am disappointed.
Exactly.
That's how I
Same.
that's how I put it. Right. So the problem with what you just asked me is everyone talks about the mentality of the players, but this is where I feel nobody says anything about the manager.
They're afraid to speak
this
about it,
is
right?
this is not the first time he has sat down and looked into the ground. Everyone's talking about penalties. He did that for Bruno's penalty when we were 0-0.
Yep.
Apparently he did that in the Spurs game for the Europa League final.
Exactly.
Apparently, I don't remember seeing the video, but I've been told as such has happened. Not that I would ever go back to looking at that match ever again, but so it's easy to question Bruno and Dalot and whoever else. I don't know if anyone's named anyone here yet, but whoever.
We'll talk about
But
it. Yeah.
Ruben Amorim gets a pass because he's been here 7 months. But last time I checked, he's been coaching for 8 years. Did the mentality just show up in November?
Exactly. Exactly.
So listen, man. I don't know where we are going with this, so I don't want to start off crazy. But to
Right.
answer your question, there is nothing to say because there's nothing justifiable about it. He's getting pissed off at the reporter when he's the one who's behaving bizarrely. And people were like, y'all didn't understand what he meant. He means that the players don't want to play a style. In my head, I'm thinking, has it ever occurred to you that the players can't play a style? Which is a massive difference between won't and can't. I personally believe, I'm not a English major, but
Right.
I believe can't and won't means different things.
Absolutely. They do.
I am a small channel, right?
Right.
In November, in October, whenever Ten Hag got sacked,
Right.
people are coming to me on my channel,
Hmm.
regular fans, regular subscribers,
Right.
And they're asking me, how is Manchester United supposed to support his philosophy when we have back four players? So now you tell me, Ash. You tell me, right? Um, that seems like a very common sense question to ask anybody. We don't have our coaching badges, but I feel like that is a very fair question to ask anyone that has a thinking brain, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you can throw these players under the bus. You can question their mentality. You can say they're not good enough. But if anyone here tells me that these players are 15th in the league based on how bad they are, I would call you a liar because you don't really believe that. You can't possibly believe that. We finished 8th months before. Then
Right.
we get what everybody determined before we played a game in the season, upgrades in Delict and Mazraoui and Xerxes. Right? Everyone was like, yeah, we got these players, yeah, this, that, and the other, right? And then finish 15th.
See,
The sheer number of players he plays out of position, and nobody wants to acknowledge that, is actually really disappointing.
that's been my rant since, not even like since the Fulham game right away, right? Like, and that was my POV, right? You are 52 minutes down, right? You are 0-0, not even like 2-0 or 3-0 that you have to go all out, right? You remove Casemiro. Okay, I know Casemiro does not have the legs to play 90 minutes. Fair enough, brother. Fair enough. Kobe Manu was in the bench. Make things
You know
make
what?
sense.
Before you go there, we had 4 10s on the pitch for the Fulham game, right? For
Exactly.
what people consider tens, right? We took out the 110 that actually had a good game, Mason Mount. The other three finished the game.
There you go.
But people will tell you it's the player's mentality. Who's made the substitutions? Who has brought on two defenders when we are nil nil, like you said? Who
Right.
brings on two defenders when we are 1-0 down in the Arsenal game? At home, by the way. Right?
Absolutely.
So people can question the mentality of the players. People will go, oh, he picked those players. They should have stepped up. Yeah, but he's picked up centre backs.
Exactly. Heaven
What
and
are they
Maguire
supposed to,
in the 90.
what are they supposed to step up to do?
Exactly. And and
So
one and
yeah.
one more point, Nathan, is, and this is where I'll be going to the next subject, right? That you had a storm brewing at Man United. You acknowledged it. 6 months down the line, you came in October, right? You survived till May. Was not INEOS and Amorim responsible for not prioritizing the right signings? You knew in your face, Man United fans, and even Amorim and even INEOS, you knew that you needed a midfielder and a goalkeeper as soon as possible. Why wasn't it worked out from the start, that you know that as part of this philosophy and this formation of back three with the pivot, you need good midfielders? Why was not it prioritized? Okay, you made a delay, that's okay. You went into the transfer window, right? You went and signed three strikers, like 2 10s and a striker, still struggling even in the last minute of the month, right? To still get a goalkeeper and midfielder, while we also loaned out Toby Collier to another club, right? Also, they knew that they have two right wingers that they have to fit in that right wing back situation with Ahmad and Mbumo, because they know Diogo Dalot is not good enough, because they know Mazraoui is not a right wing back. They Mazraoui is not a right wing back, right? Let's be
Listen,
absolutely fair,
listen, listen. I
right?
told you he's going to go with Dallo, and you were raging. I told you the other two players are not good, and you were like Ahmad's a better, and people are like Ahmad's 10 times the baller he is. But that is not the argument.
That is
No
not the
one is
argument.
talking about tech like this. When people want to bark, no, you just let them bark because oh god, I have a Dahea one that is going to be generational, but I'm not
Right.
interested. I'm really not. I'm fed up of trying to explain common sense to people. People just want to
What the
go
crowd
with
says, man.
their.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's like when they see something, they can't get it out of their head, right? So
Right.
anyway, did I not tell you? Did I not tell you before the league started he's going to go with Dallo? Did I? Did I? This is before we played a game. Huh? I love. You know what I love about the internet? All these people will come and abuse you on Twitter and all. No, it's great. But when you have the receipts that you have said it before it happened, oh,
Right. Yeah,
bro,
gold, gold. Absolute gold.
chef's kiss. 3 months into Onana's tenure, I said this guy is not better than De Gea. And I said it when the ball went under him at Galatasaray.
Right.
3 months into it. Now, two
Right.
years later, everyone's saying, I'll pick him up, I'll drop him off to the airport, I'll send him by the Manchester Canal.
Right.
Now everyone's got jokes now because they didn't see it in time. Everyone's got jokes.
Right.
But anyway, so
Yeah.
the Dalot thing, like when you're talking about replacement players, you're talking about tens, right? Someone, I think it was Aniket saying, oh yeah, yes,
Right.
haven't backed the manager. Let me tell you something, Aniket. You go back before Ruben Amorim, and we implemented everybody else's players better than Ruben Amorim has. Ole has taken Van Gaal players. Ole had players since Moyes, by the way.
Moyes, by the way. Yes.
Yeah. Ole had players since Moyes. He has done better with this club with lesser players. Go check our lineup 5 years ago. See what Ole had and see what these guys have. Don't
Exactly.
give me that inflation and all that nonsense. See what players he has. Yeah, that's one thing. The other thing I wanted to talk about when you say back, every year, every manager didn't get more than 3, 4 players. So that means they had the prior managers' players anyway. Whichever manager you pick, they didn't get more than 3, 4 players. We got 4 players. Actually, we got 5. We
Yeah.
might actually get a sixth one. We might get a
Exactly.
sixth one. But that's not the point. The point is when you have players that play a back four system their whole career and you show up with quote unquote philosophy and it doesn't work, you can't just go, the players are not interested in playing for me. Maybe they cannot play that system. The same thing regular fans have been saying before you got here. Before you got here. Forget the games that you played, right? So I don't know about you.
Right.
It's not about Amorim in or Amorim out.
Exactly.
But if people don't hold him accountable and keep making excuses for him, we are just going to get rid of players that are actually good. They're going to play somewhere else well. And then
Right.
we're going to use our very famous line, it's not the Premier League. The quality is worse.
And and
That is
and
that is the line we use for everybody, right? Who we sell.
absolutely. And bang on. See, that's what I'm saying, right? Okay, you thought, okay, Rashford, Garnacho, Sancho, Anthony, they're not good enough for the squad. Fair enough. You prioritize the bomb squad cell. Now what now? You have the squad you need, right? You have the core leadership group that you have today,
No,
right?
this is buzzwords. Yeah, don't
Right.
believe it. This is
I
what
don't
this is
believe
why
it,
I'm
but this is
trying.
the
No, it's not. I'm
perception.
not saying you. I'm telling anyone. Don't believe it. There is only I. You know this. I've said it. There is only one person I believe when he opens his mouth. What is his name? Ash. I'm sure you were there when I said it. What is his name? When he opens his mouth, I listen.
No, I was getting in the comments. Which one are you talking about? The
I'm saying when someone gives an interview, there's only one person from this club I believe. Who is he? He's the guy that nobody wants to play in our team.
exactly.
He did we play well yesterday without him? Were there gaps in the midfield without Bruno Fernandes? Was he running
There were.
around like was no one else was running around like a
Once he was
headless
there,
chicken, right?
once he
Headless
was there, we
chicken?
had some control at least in the
No,
second half.
really? No, come
A
on,
little
Ash.
bit.
Don't say
A
that.
little bit.
Don't say that.
I
Everyone's gonna
know,
get
but
mad.
I
Everyone's
know.
gonna get mad at you for admitting the truth that everybody else is shit in this club except Bruno Fernandes. Don't say that, Ash. Come on. Don't make people angry because they can't stomach the
They
truth.
can't stomach the
Don't
truth.
do that.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
Because Bruno Fernandes is the only player right now in the squad that actually is deserving. A lot of people with absolutely going all out on him. He like missed the penalty and everything. Look at what he has done over the past 5 years. He's the top scorer of Man United.
Did he not score? Did he not score 2 penalties yesterday night?
He did in pressure, under pressure
Who
as well.
who went first up? Who went first up? The substitute went first up to score the penalties.
Exactly. And surprisingly, what surprised me is Benjamin Šeško, 80 million striker, was the 10th penalty taker for Man United.
Why does it surprise you
What
though?
I didn't. And let us okay. So just leave aside the penalty shootout right now, right, Nathan? Grimsby Town,
Wonderful
League,
place. It looked nice. There was a nice sunset there at the beginning of the game.
beautiful sunset, by the way, when we
Great
started the game,
views.
right? Yeah,
Great views. I have to admit.
beautiful sunset. Yeah, man, absolutely. And see, Grimsby Town, 60 places below Man United, League Two, right? Below it's nationals, right? They're fourth, not even top in that league. They're fourth in that league, right?
Well, they're 1 point off the top. I did my
No, no,
research.
fair, fair.
Actually, I don't know if you have done any research on it before the game. I just did a little bit.
Right.
You won't believe this,
Okay.
but I think the last 5 goals they scored were from set pieces.
Stunning, bro.
No, but you get what I'm saying, right? What we consider a set piece goal. So
Absolutely.
you see what I'm saying? I'm saying they were ready. They were ready. Dude, the Grimsby Town player tried an Olympico. That only made me angry. Forget we were 0-0 at the time,
Nil-nil.
and that made me angry. The fact that he
Absolutely.
thinks he can fool Onana, who's played a Champions League final, no, that infuriates me more than anything, even more than the loss. They look the way they have done research, the
Right.
way Fulham has done research on us, and people will
Absolutely.
say it's players. People are saying the players are at fault, but Marco Silva's poking holes in this game. He's like, it doesn't matter who plays. They leave gaps in the middle. They
My
overload with the center.
goodness.
Bro, this is like people will go, but Bruno runs around like a headless chicken. Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Right. Someone needs to
Someone's got
progress
to
the
do
ball,
it.
right? Because
Someone's got
and
to.
and you nailed the
Dude,
nailed
he,
the
he did a slide tackle at left back when we were 2-2
and
and they
he
were
was
trying
center
to
back.
beat
He was
us.
center back as
No,
well. He
he
was
was
playing
center
flat deep.
back because
Right.
they were trying corners and he was the last man to defend. And I was thinking, has anyone realized why his heat maps like that? Because
No
other
one
people
took
can't.
no one took responsibility, bro. No one took
But
responsibility on the
but
ball
but
on that game.
Ash, it's not even that, Ash. Has anyone ever thought the reason he runs around like a headless chicken is because people can't get back in time once they have overcommitted?
Absolutely.
It's just simple. It's I'm not saying he's the greatest player of all time. I'm just saying, has anyone ever looked at it like that?
Right.
Someone loses a ball somewhere and he's the only one who can get there because he's the only one running around the whole time. He's not
Absolutely.
static.
Right.
So
And and and
I don't
and you
know.
and the point you mentioned around and this is absolutely fair and pinpoint because
Grimsby is in fourth, Krishanu. They're 1 point off the top.
1 point at the top. But still,
1 point off the top.
but the thing is, you're talking about managers. So last season, Arne Slot, Nuno Espirito Santo, Ange Postecoglou.
Beat
Yeah,
us 4 times.
last match it was Marco Silva after the game in the press conference openly dissecting our Manchester United's managers tactics in the press conference. Maybe they drew the game or they won the game, whatever it is. It's shame, it's an embarrassment because and not even the managers, the players are coming out in the press conferences and mentioning that, oh, once the pivot was gone, Fulham players themselves admitted that we created the overloads and we knew how to break down Manchester United. This is embarrassing. Which means Amorim's tactics, how no matter how rigid it is falling flat when it comes to the Premier League. Right?
But more importantly, it's predictable. It's not as
It's
fluid
great.
as people seem to think it is. A lot of people have this thing is it's a 3-4-3, but it's not really a 3-4-3. It can be a 3-4-2-1, a 3-4-1-2, a 3-5-2. I'm like, if all that is true, then how come the same mistake keeps happening? Where
Right.
they just run down the middle of the pitch.
But Aniket here,
It's impossible.
yeah, Aniket, यहाँ पे you are saying that we haven't brought players for the system. It's so leave the system aside.
He wanted Dogu.
So Dorgu he got right.
He got Dogu. He wanted a striker. He didn't like Hoyland. He got a striker. He wanted a 10. He got a 10. I don't know why he wanted 2 10s because he wanted Bruno. But like, I don't know, man.
It's
He loaned out Collier where in a position where we don't have any backup. Like these are
Casemiro
all
is aging.
decisions you make.
Ugarte is
No,
inconsistent.
The thing is, I can't
Casemiro's
even count Casemiro. Casemiro's
I don't
going
even
at the end of it. It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Casemiro, we can't sell him. We can't do anything with him. The fact that he's here, he's going to be here in 3 days. Once he's here for 3 days, that's it. He's here till 2026. He's not going to go in January. Why should he? Like, maybe we might get some money, but he's here till January. Bare minimum, he's here till 2026.
Right.
It
And
makes no sense.
and also no one is also putting the players accountable as well. Like, and I've said this before a lot of times, Nathan. If you only watch as a Man United fan, कि I'll only watch Amad Diallo ka reel. ठीक है.
Oh, bro,
I'll only watch Amad
don't.
Diallo's reel. And when I keep on watching it more, I will think that he's the best fucking player that we have at Man United that's going to take us to Ballon d'Or levels. Guys, hold your horses. Amad Diallo has been the most disappointing player since he has come back from injury since last season. even in preseason as
Actually,
well.
actually, here's a hot take. I don't know what your
Right,
opinion is, but
right.
The Europa League final, I felt he was way worse than Bruno. Bruno just wears the captain's armband, so everyone talks shit about him.
Ahmad
He was
was
way worse.
poor, man. He was absolutely
He was
shit,
the worst.
man.
I think he. I would go as far as saying he might have been the worst player for our team.
Absolutely. He created nothing. He progressed
It's not.
nothing.
It's
He
not even
lost the
that he
ball as
did.
well.
He did nothing. Period. Like
He
progress
did nothing.
back forth, whichever way you want to go.
Yep.
And the best part is he had Dalot as backup, and he was still pointless.
Yeah.
He was still pointless in that game.
I
And
think
people
United
go, he didn't play
fans
in the
will.
position. He played in the position. I think United fans are very toxic. So
Yeah.
someone's got to be. Someone has to be.
It's not about, see, the thing is, like, Harish, I've been watching United since 20 years now, bro. 20 years. I've seen the good, the old, the best, the bad, the poor, the worst days as well. Winning, seeing City in my lifetime winning more league titles in the last decade absolutely still hurts me, man. Losing Liverpool 7-0 to Liverpool still hurts me, right? This was we it us playing Liverpool and City were a given that we're going to win. That was the time. I'm not going into revisionism mode. It's the expectation, it's the standards that we're talking about. No manager, no player is above the expectations and the standards of the clubs. And the fans, you as fans, need to demand more. If you don't have the guts right now to question a manager and his tactics just because you want to be politically correct, it's okay.
It's it's
Good for
it's
you.
not even it's not even that Harish. Harish is saying he's been watching since '93. I don't know what exactly you were watching since '93 because we didn't have Premier League rights here till way later in India. But like if you say nothing, then you're also part of the problem because then everyone when he gets sacked, everyone then comes out and gets angry about it. What's the point of getting angry about it when he's sacked? What does that show you? That shows you what you're a true fan, that you wait till he gets sacked to complain about it.
Absolutely. And and that
Ridiculous.
and that and there's one more point that I would like to really mention, right? Right. Why was, and chat, you let me know, right? Why did it
Hold
took?
on, hold on. Are you reading this? Sorry, are you responding to
I'm
this
responding.
chat?
I'm responding to this as
Ah,
well.
no, because I'm trying to read it first. I thought you were gonna read it. That's why. Sorry.
No. Sorry. Yeah. So don't understand why everyone thinks ETH was better than Amorim. Isn't he to blame for many of the signings, like most of the? Let's just
Oh,
forget
let's not talk. Let's not talk about the keepers. Don't trigger me, man. I'm not
le-
interested.
that. So around
Really.
ETH, I'm not gonna talk about it because he's in the past right now, right?
But
It
what I
doesn't
will
matter.
say, true Indian, is that he still finished better than Amarim with those players that we don't like.
Exactly.
Please keep that in mind. Whatever you're about to type.
I mean, you got the results and the cups because he chose not to play a system. That's it. This is it. This is it, guys. He chose not to play a system, and then you fans had something to gloat about. FA Cup, right? Carabao Cup. That's what it is. And now you're expecting Amorim to play the system and be rigid, and you face these results as well, right? So this is what you get. So we need to, as fans, to keep our expectations straight. That if today we're gonna lose. You keep the expectation straight that nothing's gonna happen this season, right? And around the managers, right? And Nathan, I'm gonna shift to another topic, right? And chat also let me know, right? Why did David Moyes, Vito Pereira, Thomas Frank could figure it out within few weeks, not even having their own players, and Amorim could not figure it out since 10 months. Also given the full freedom to remove the bomb squad from the current squad. What are you gonna say this? Because I'm not able to understand what has happened there with Amorim. It's a legit question. It's a fair question that rivals are even asking.
But listen, here's the thing. There's nothing to answer though. Like how do people answer that question? Like at the end of the day, he's just not done it. People can sit here and go, it's because he didn't have this guy, he didn't have that guy. Club is toxic, players are incapable. But at the end of the day, I mean, listen, man. People are talking about Thomas Frank, right? Thomas Frank has got one player in, and he's beaten City in his second game as a Spurs player. We all danced when they lost to PSG on penalties. PSG, Spurs, and people are like, Spursy, Spursy. I'm like, bro, that's what your takeaway is, Spursy. Spurs, he's your takeaway when they were 2-0 up for 84 minutes? Do you not understand what's happening here? He's going to do really well in the season.
Exactly. And he's
They
already
they're
done it.
talking they're talking about Spursy, dude. Oh, it's Spursy when things like this happen. I'm like, bro, who cares about the
Right.
Super Cup? Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, this is what people are dancing about, the Super Cup.
Right. Right. And the question is, right, so 40, how many games we played under Amorim? 45 games we played under Amorim, right? Out of that
I think
45
it
games, we
what
have
is
lost
it?
20
Yeah.
games. 20 games we have lost
No,
under.
have
Yeah,
we?
yeah. Yes,
Isn't
yes.
it more than that?
45 games,
Not more than
20
that.
losses, 7 wins, and rest are draws. And out of those 7 wins, did we ever think, right? And even in those draws, did we ever see some football philosophy brewing up in those 10 months? Leave the losses aside. Even in those wins, right? You remember the Ahmad hat trick against Southampton? Southampton cooked us till 65th minute, right? You remember those games where we scored in the last minute and won against Manchester City? We won those games in moments and never based on a philosophy of this manager and the players not responding to it as well. Am I saying something wrong here? Remember all those wins, right? 7 wins that we did, 7 or 8 wins, right? Under Amorim.
Yeah.
We never even the win against Lyon, bro. It was something magical that happened at Old Trafford that night. It was not the 3-4-3 in full
No,
effect,
of course.
right?
Of course.
How would you and this is what we want to question right now at this point, right? That why, like, and we are not completely blaming Amorim here. Let's be absolutely crystal clear here, right? We are Man United fans. We will back every player and every manager that's that part of the club
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
sorry. I can't back Onana. If he starts Onana,
Obviously,
no, let me be very clear. If he starts Onana again, I'm Amorim out. I don't even care if we
oh,
win the game.
absolutely. Oh man,
Bro,
that's true.
if he listen, it's one thing bringing on defenders to try and do something. It's
Right.
another thing playing Onana when Heaton is your best goalkeeper. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, and people will laugh at me for saying that, but I'm Amorim out the moment he starts Onana again, because
Absolutely.
it's just being shameless. Then it's not even being stubborn anymore. We have
Right.
2 years of losses accumulated to pointless errors, and people are like, dude, someone was questioning me about Bayandir. Like, in what world is Bayandir better than Onana? I'm like, okay. And by the way, that's in the video I posted today.
Right.
Like, Bayandir came for 10 million, Onana
Right.
came for 50. Bayandir came from the Turkish league playing regular league football.
He came from
Onana won a
UCL.
Scudetto, won a Scudetto and was in the final of a UCL for Inter Milan. Altay Bayandir is 2 years younger than him as well. So when you ask me what world is Altay Bayandir better than Onana, first of all, for the price we pay, I think Altay Bayandir is a better deal than Andre Onana. First of all, to answer that question.
Right.
The second thing is, when has Altay Bayandir got 3 games straight? Everyone is talking about give Amorim a chance and
He
give
never got a
this
string
person a
of games.
chance at right back,
Bang
and
on, man.
give these 2 midfielders a chance to run in the midfield like fools. Like,
Bang on.
when did Bayandir get 3 goals? This is
Onana
his
got
second.
more, bro. Onana got more opportunities even after fucking up every game.
Bro, Onana decided to not go to the AFCON because he was panicking.
Goodness
How
gracious
about
me,
that?
man.
How about that? He didn't decided to miss the first game of the AFCON because he was panicking.
Right? Absolutely. And
What
and
else to say?
exactly what else to say here? And also, I've always said this, right? People are saying that, okay, what a fantastic transfer window. It's an absolute dud transfer window. You knew your players are going to be sold. It's been 7 months, guys, since January. How much? 8 months ho gaya. 8 months since January, guys. 8 months since the last January transfer window. We aren't able to figure out the sells. I know Sancho is not accepting the deal, but these things should have been worked out way before.
No, but
They,
see, this is where I disagree with you. See, this is where your fan is kicking in, dude. People came to my chat and they were like, "Man, we are going to cook Sancho for 20, Bruno for 100, uh, Casemiro for 30, Onana 20." I'm
bro,
like, bro, why do you think these players are desirable when we finish 15th? Like,
exactly.
where do people get
Where do
all
we
this
sell them?
confidence that we're going to sell people?
Fair,
Like,
fair,
I
fair.
don't
Absolutely
understand. I
fair.
don't, and I'm thinking to myself, you people are good. And I said it, Vedant's here. Vedant will be proof. Vedant, Abhijit's also here.
Right.
They are my proof. I'm like, I don't think you guys understand that these people aren't as desirable as you think they are. I don't think we're getting rid of these players the way y'all are saying, like walk in a box, boss, Murtaugh madness memes. I don't think any of that's happening. I think we're going to get robbed, and we got robbed. We got robbed by everyone.
We got robbed by
Loans
everyone
with obligations to buy. Some guy
with
sitting
a
there in a
penalty
sauna
clause.
with Martinez. Anthony who wants to only go to Spain.
Right.
Garnacho is busy making terrible life choices
Right.
and getting ugly tattoos. Like, I don't understand why the fan base go, man, we're going to get rid of the dead wood and we're going to get 300 million. I'm like,
Nahi, it doesn't work like
bro,
that. Even the
you know what?
Ilanga
You know what?
Salon
But
deals,
you know
bro.
what's the irony? You know what's the irony of it?
Right.
The
Right.
irony is not, it's not going to happen. The
Hmm.
irony, are these fans don't think they are valued anything, yet they think we're going to get 30 million for them. So they are not valuable enough to play in our squad, but they are valuable enough to pay
Valued at
50
50 million.
I'm like, bro, what maths is this, sir?
Last week, 1 month or 2 months back, I was also mentioning that okay, Garnacho should be 50 million or less or no deal. But then I thought, hey, and absolutely right. These guys finished 15th. No player is
Who
good enough to play
who
for this
thinks
Premier League side.
Garnacho is? See, you want 50? No, of course. I want 100, dude.
100 million.
If we are going to say numbers like that just for fun, right? I also want 100 million for everybody, dude. But if I ask you, is he actually worth 50? Yeah, he scored an FA Cup final goal. I'm like, wait, hold on. What he did for our team, but we are willing to sell him. What he did for our team is your thing of why he's worth 50. The last season he's done nothing. Why
Absolutely.
is he worth 50? Why is he worth 50 now?
Hmm.
Like that was the season before. That was with Ten Hag. What is he worth now after
Hmm.
finishing 15th? And they were like, oh, but he played every game. No, he took us to the Europa League final. I'm like, yeah, but he didn't play.
Exactly.
Mason Mount played, who missed half of the season. Ahmad played, who missed half of the season. They got rewarded with starts in a tournament they didn't help us get to. And Menu comes on
Absolutely.
at 70 minutes with Garnacho.
Exactly.
And people are like, why is Garnacho mad? I'm like, bro, I'd be pretty mad
I'd be
too
mad
if
for
if
sure.
if two people who missed half the season doing jack all, us playing in front of me and Menu, who actually got us here.
Right?
Even Menu didn't say anything. People will go, but Menu didn't say. I'm like that, but that's not the point. Now he might be going
Yeah.
just because
And
he
might
didn't
be
say
demand.
anything.
Exactly. Exactly. And he's been
Exactly.
professional about it. He's been staying on the bench. There's no
No,
PR stunt
fair,
going around it.
fair enough. But at the end of the day, he might go. He's not
Exactly.
going. Yeah, I'm happy. He's not going. I'm happy with this situation. Just
Right.
because Garnacho complained about it and Kobe didn't, doesn't mean the same thing's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They both
It
might
it
end up
was
going.
it was a really huge mistake of not starting Garnacho and Ugarte in that same game because those were the two informed players during that Europa League
But
period.
also, what about merit, Ash? Why are we
Right.
talking about that? What about merit? We
Where's
have
the
been
merit here?
told we have been told, oh, we pick people on merit. Bro, Altay Bandir pulls off the performance of a century against Arsenal in the FA Cup and he gets benched the next game.
Hmm.
Bro, where is the reward? Where
Where
is
is
the
the reward?
reward for your good work?
When
There
did
is
Altay
no
Bandir
reward.
get a streak of games? He never got a streak of games. And then we are judging it
Listen,
based on one or
he's
few
gone,
performances as
he's
well.
gone back to back now. We've had him for this is going to be his third season. He's gone back to back now.
Right.
Last week, last week he got back to back games. He's been here. This is going to
Absolutely.
be his third season. Like,
Yeah.
crazy.
Ole finished third with the shit United squad. He's a better tactician
Oh,
than all the fans
it is
demanding system.
with a shit United squad that wasn't anywhere as good as this one.
Absolutely. Absolutely no. And I've been saying this so many times, right? Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, with a Maguire Lindelof defense, we only conceded in one season 38 goals in that season. That is way, way better than 50 odd goals that we keep on conceding every year. We scored plus 75 plus goals in those 2 seasons, brother.
Bro,
Bro,
it's like it's genuinely not even worth having a discussion. Like you'll just get more and more angry
more
the
more
more and
angry.
more stats you get. Bro, I'll tell you, let me put it this way. No, you know why we are not blindly following this manager? Like, let's say
Mm.
somebody said we are toxic, or he said he didn't might have not spoke about us, but he said United fans are toxic. No, let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a little history lesson. When
Right.
Mourinho said finishing second, by the way, sorry about this blur, it always does that.
No
But
worries, no worries.
uh, when Mourinho said finishing second was his best achievement, we all laughed at him and said he's just washed, right? Now maybe he is washed. His coaching career has never been the same then, although he did win a European Cup again with Roma. But let's just say he's not come up to this level again, right? Now he's in
Right.
Turkey, right? We laughed at him, but right at the time of hearing it in real time, we laughed. Fair
Right.
enough. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in, said it doesn't matter if you win cups, your league. position determines how good a season you've had. We laughed at him. He's saying that because he didn't win any trophies, right? Now we come to Amorim. Amorim saying bad times are over, good times ahead.
Right.
So how many games have we have to wait for it? Because if we don't, now these are two managers we laughed at because we thought they were just covering up for their shortcomings, right?
Shortcomings, right?
Because even and by the way, sorry, I missed Ten Hag there. Ten Hag said we have won more trophies in the last 5 years than whatever 18. Only two clubs or something has won more
Right, right,
trophies
right,
or whatever. Right? We
right,
laughed at him. I forgot
right.
to mention that one. We laughed at him for that.
Hmm.
Now we are 15th, right? And now we are currently 14th again.
14th again.
We are out of the Carabao Cup. We have no Europe. We only have the FA Cup. We are not finishing top five. So you tell me, when are we supposed to take the manager at their word now? Because if we
Exactly.
keep listening to the nonsense, 2 years later we'll go, this fellow told us this. So this man is telling us the good times are come. We've all like, yeah. So when are the good times coming?
Exactly. And why are these players not even so? There's a coach. A designated coach has the responsibility to improve your players and improve their current setup with your supporting cast, not only you, right? You hired them. You hired them for a reason that you wanted to improve. Have we seen any improvement from any player at this point in this
But
squad?
Ash, much like Aniket said earlier, how are
Right.
they supposed to improve?
Hmm.
Right? How are they supposed to improve if you don't play them in their position? Aniket said Aniket saying we are playing people to fit multiple systems. The reason we are doing that is if Amarim doesn't work, then we have a bunch of Amarim system players and we don't have Amarim,
Amarim
which is
and
you. It's common sense, na? It's common, bro. Then we are sitting there going, okay, now which three at the back manager we have to look for? I'm like, bro,
mm,
this is like the modern goalkeeper concept. By the way, I
right.
have something to ask you about that. Just remind me, please,
Absolutely.
later.
Yeah, yeah.
But this concept is what? No, this is like one of those hipster conversations. Because if you think about it, the majority of coaches don't play three at the back. I'm
Right.
talking about number wise. I'm
Numbers
not
wise.
talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
they'll pick oh, but Xabi Alonso won a league. I'm not talking about like I'm talking about in general, right?
In
When
general.
you're going to look for players, you look for players who can play the position. There are more full backs than there are wing backs because the
Right.
wing backs require a certain way of playing, right?
Some players molded into that wing backs and started as full backs, right? It
But
all
you but
depends.
but but
But
you know
very
what the
rare
problem
cases,
is with
exceptional
but
cases.
you know what the problem with that is, Ash. The
Mhm.
problem with that then becomes
Right.
he wasn't a fullback. He was a wing back that became a fullback. It's not his natural game. So then
Mm.
the excuses come out, which I'm not really interested in hearing personally. Like I'm fed up of these kind of excuses.
Right.
Right? It's only been a few games. They are not playing in they are not that natural people's position. Like I was just thinking to myself, we bought Mbemo and Cunha, right? I just read something about
Right.
Mbemo and Cunha up earlier. I just have one question to ask you. When has Mbemo and Cunha played as two tens in a system?
They never. They were all like Cunha did, but only when he came to
With
the
two
Wolves.
with two
Only when he
tens. Only
with
when he
two
came to
tens.
Wolves, right?
Exactly. Only when he came to Wolves.
So,
Mbumo
okay.
never. Mbumo always
Okay.
played right winger.
So
That's
so
it.
now you tell me, why is Fernandez playing at six when we already had a 10 and we should have got a six instead of Mbemo or Cunha? Whose fault is that? Because everyone seems to only be blaming Bruno, and Bruno, we should have sold Bruno and got a midfielder. Bro, Ruben Amorim wanted Bruno. If Ruben Amorim wanted Bruno, why did we get two tens? We
Mm.
already had a 10.
Right.
If you don't want to count Xerxes, we had two tens. If you don't
We had
want to
two
count
tens.
Mount, we had three tens.
Three tens.
So you tell me, why did we buy Mbemo and Cunha?
Because you don't trust the existing tens.
But
But
but but you trust your captain, and everyone wants your captain to leave. The one person he actually wants to stay, everybody wants him to leave. Bro,
fair,
what
fair.
sense does that make?
Right.
Like everyone's like, we should have sold Bruno. I'm like, bro, how many people do you want to be told no that they want Bruno? The
Bro,
coach told you, the upper management told you, the fans tell you. How many people you want a confirmation for Bruno?
man, I'm telling you, when people say that, okay, selling Bruno would have been the Liverpool rebuild that they did. Bro, it was 2018 and 168 million was paid for Coutinho. 2018. Now, अब 90 million में तो बलीवा भी नहीं आएगा,
No, but tell
right?
me something. After they paid 160 million for Coutinho, what did he do?
Nothing happened overnight.
He full decline. He joined Barcelona. His whole career declined. I'm not talking about that Barcelona. His whole career declined. So just because
Exactly.
you pay someone money and you think, oh, he's a baller and he's worth it, he might go somewhere else and flunk.
Flunk. Exactly.
Nobody talks about Dembele. Nobody talks about Coutinho. Nobody talks about Griezmann because
Exactly.
they are doing well somewhere else. But when you paid that money to get them to you, how did they do?
Absolute worse. They
So
never never elevated the
when
game.
we sell Bruno Fernandes for 100 million, can someone tell me we are getting Bruno numbers from someone else?
We
Because
have no one.
let me tell you guys, ever since Bruno Fernandes joined, no one has beat him in GA.
Yeah,
That was
55
five and a
goals.
half years ago.
Exactly. 55 goals and assists in last 5 years, guys. Even more. He has
No,
been the
but
top goal scorer in the last 5 years for Man United. And
forget
Martial,
about that. Forget about that. No one has created more GA since he's joined. Even with Haaland doing that first season where he was just scoring goals, even he's not caught up yet.
right, right, right. And Abhijit, you are
Now
mentioning,
now I think he's third, right? Or Bruno's like fourth on goals or something now. I think Salah and Haaland and somebody else has
right.
passed him obviously over time. But he's a midfielder and the others are strikers.
Yeah. And then
That's the other thing.
Abhijit, I'll take Abhijit's comment. He was saying that Martial was better number 9. No, bro. In the last 4 years, he only scored 12 goals for Man United.
No, I think he's talking about as a player compared to what we have had
But it
after that.
doesn't matter now. He could not stay fit. He could not elevate his
Couldn't stay
game.
fit. That was the real problem.
That was a real problem, right? Right. Like the stream, folks. Like the stream.
He's sure as hell better than Rashford. I'll tell you that much.
From a quality POV, maybe, for sure. Garnacho has crap attitude. He should be sold. Raw players like him are the reason often the dressing room drama happens. Just 5 signings won't change.
I'm not, bro. Bro, now he's not here. First they said that
He's not
about
even here,
Ronaldo.
man.
Ronaldo wasn't here. There was still
Not
drama.
here.
Then they
He's
said
not
it's
here.
Rashford. Rashford's your no, here. There's no drama.
Anthony's on the
Bro,
bear,
you get
staying
rid of
somewhere else.
everybody and there'll still be drama. You know why? Because that is what this club thrives on. This
Right.
club internally thrives on it. They leak dressing rooms. They try to gaslight people by saying they're building new things.
Exactly.
They promise the fans they're going to have more of a say. This is
The
gaslighting from
Carrington
every
rebuild
extent.
that has happened
Yeah.
right now.
No, the
PR stunt
Carrington rebuild should have happened. It was built in 25 years ago. The Carrington rebuild should have happened 10 years ago.
10 years ago. So it's not like something, I know it's something is changing, but these are basics of the game we are talking about, right? Basics of the game that any team needs good training facilities. So we should not be like, oh, Dhanya ho, INEOS, they did this. No, it doesn't work like that. This guys, hey, these are the basics. This, bro, Nathan, have you ever seen any club, right? PR team even create a full-fledged video when they refurnished their training ground?
Oh,
I have never seen it.
it wasn't even a full-fledged video. They used an FPV drone.
They
That
use
is
an
even
FPV
more
drone.
crazy. They didn't even take people. They wanted to save money for paying the lunch for the cameraman. So they got an FPV drone pilot. One
Right,
person.
exactly. Trent is coming back to Anfield. We are cooking him. No, we're not talking about Trent today. Mbumo has played as R10 for
Why
Brentford
would
as
you even
well.
waste your time with him?
But that's the whole thing, right? And again, Ronin, right? We have two right wingers right now fighting for that right wing back position, and Dalot plus Dalot, right? Now, if
Bro, you can keep saying plus Dalot. He is playing every game.
he's playing every game,
You're setting yourself up no to only get more angry. I have told you before the season started, it's going to happen. You're just setting yourself up to rage
I know
every
I'm
week.
not gonna go Dalot. I'm not gonna
I'm
go
not
Dalot.
going to. I'm just enjoying it. Every time he starts, I'll be like, this guy is. He's going to lose it every week. He's going to.
I
I'm
know,
like,
yeah,
just,
I've been
but
losing
you
it
have
since the past year,
but you
bro.
have
That's
to but you have to understand, dude,
yeah.
the others are actually worse. That's the best part.
The
Again,
others are
everyone is
actually
blaming
worse.
Dallo. Know what the worst part is, Ash? It's not the acknowledgement that Dallo is bad.
Right.
Everyone is very willingly doing that. No one wants to acknowledge that the other two are worse. That is what I find hilarious. No one even mentions them, dude. Like they're
No one
invisible
mentions
people
Ahmad
that play the
Diallo's shit performances. No one mentions it. No one mentions it. Because they're
but
scared to
now
mention it.
but
Because
here's
what
the
will
thing.
people think?
The
I don't.
Grimsby Town thing.
Right.
The Grimsby Town thing.
Right.
That has changed the game. He's going to get scrutinized every week he plays now. Mark my
Absolutely.
words.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Benjamin Šeško was having cramp. That's the reason he's taken the 10 penalty. It could be wrong, but don't know. Uh, come on. So
It's a
about
good point.
Šeško,
It's
right?
a good
It's a
way.
good point. It's a
It's
good point.
a reasonable. It's
Fair. It's
possible,
a reasonable.
Yugadi, of course.
It's possible. But the thing is, right? In the Fulham game, right? In the Fulham game, tactically, right? In the Fulham game, we had Cunha and Šeško basically doing the exact same thing, progressing from deep. We bought an 80 million striker to be the target man. We bought a 10 to exactly do the same thing that Šeško was doing in the Fulham game. Where was the instructions going on there from the manager side, right? That you and then we flung on Maguire to be our target man for long balls, and we had an 80 million striker on the pitch. Dogu was
it's
not even crossing.
tough.
Dogu was underlapping, bro, in that game.
But
From a footballing POV, when I saw that second half against Fulham, right? Leave
bro, I
aside
can't
basically
believe I'm saying I miss Dan James, dude. Seriously, like what what a life we
what
have
a life,
lived,
man.
dude.
What
What a life we have.
Dan
Like,
James actually
dude,
used to terrorize those defense. Even the
dude,
final
he
product
used
was
to
not that good.
win the fouls, use the pace, cross the ball.
Right.
Bro, like,
I know, I know. And you know, when you mentioned this, and I'm laughing this way because I actually thought about Dan James today when I saw that Amad Diallo shit performance. I was like, and you know what? And you know, let's stick on Amad Diallo, right? Amad Diallo has been producing so poor performances over the last so many weeks right now, right? But fans are not ready to accept that he's still not good enough. When I said in some of the streams that,
bro,
you
it's
know
not.
what?
No, no, wait. Let me cut you off.
Let me
Sorry to
complete.
be
Let me
rude.
complete
You
that. Let me
finish, but
complete that.
I just want to be clear. I don't think he's not good enough. No, because even I was like roasting him just now. It's not that he's not good enough. This is clearly someone who's playing out of position.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That's yeah.
But
Sorry.
so what I'm saying is I always mentioned that this season, since he's completely out of form, he should be playing as an understudy to Mbumo, at least in this on the start of the season. And everyone like, no, he was great for during the Ten Hag period, but Ten Hag did not start him. Bro, it's not about that. He's not playing well. He has not reached the match sharpness, nor the physical levels right now to play every week. We will see inconsistent performances from Amad Diallo. And I said that let Mbumo start games, most games. Let Amad come in as an impact sub and see what happens. See how his growth is going on under this new manager in a new season. And then, and I mentioned this before as well, right? We were all fantasizing about Ahmad and Mbumo switching play, cross hoga, overlap hoga, and everything. Those are all illusion. Those are all
No,
fantasization.
no, no. Nobody was fantasizing that. At least
Lot of
not
people are
me.
fantasizing.
I knew exactly who's playing it to the right hand side. I never fantasized any of this. I refuse to be part of whatever this gang is. I
Right.
never thought this was going to happen. By the
Right.
way, you're going to get even more annoyed at this. I look at
Bol na
this,
bol.
okay?
Uh-huh.
This you're going to enjoy.
Okay, okay.
Dalot's
Ooh.
chemistry with Mbemo is better than Mbemo with Diallo. That just to make it worse for you, no? That also I was like, yeah, yes. I was like, so I was
And
just
it is
thinking,
fair. And I saw
bro,
that. Okay.
I'm seeing Mbemo do like the side high and then the overlap to Dallo, no, and then I'm seeing Dallo do the same thing on
Dallo
the
was making
underlap, no?
more overlap runs.
And then I'm seeing Diallo run to the byline, no, like Anthony, and then turn back to it. And I'm like, where are you going, dude? You're at the end of the road. Where are you going?
Right,
He
right, right.
turns back, he looks at Cunha, he crosses it, and it goes for a goal kick. And I'm like, so, bro, you
Hmm.
can't cross on your left foot also anymore. You're worse
Right.
than Anthony. Even the crossings are not possible, though.
Hmm.
Because Ahmad was crossing with both feet.
Right.
He takes the free kick with the left foot, a direct free kick. That's the corner. He does do that with the left foot. I'm not saying he does it with the right foot, but I have seen him cross with his right foot. And now suddenly he's become like Anthony, dude. Dude, he forced Menu to overlap.
Ben used to
Remember
overlap.
that part of the game? And then Menu just hit the cross. Menu was like, bro, what are we doing? Šeško standing there reciting the Serbian national anthem, dude. Cross the ball.
Cross the ball.
Bro, and
Exactly.
Kobe just ran and he only crossed the ball. Dude. He was like, what is this guy
मैं ही कर
doing?
लेता हूँ, तो किसी को नहीं करना तो मैं ही कर लेता हूँ.
Kobe Menu got fed up of him. Yeah, imagine
Right, right.
Kobe Menu who had just a okay, he didn't have just a he had an average game, but even
Yeah.
he got fed up with Ahmad, dude. He's like, bro,
Yeah.
what is this guy doing? He's
Right.
wasting time.
Right.
We have to try and get a goal on the board.
Abhijit, you mentioning
Bad.
INEOS did it with minority shareholding about the Carrington, right? About the Carrington refib. These are basics of the game. These are not meant to be celebrated like, you know, कि politician है is giving us like a lot of money and oh he's उसने कुछ कर दिया so दान कर दिया. नहीं, it's not doesn't work like that, man. These are basics of the game for any club. At least for Man United. There are better facilities in other clubs like Brighton and all. You need to realize that We fixed it right now, and it's not even complete yet, right? So people, I'm like, make things make sense. I know that it is with a minority shareholding, but it doesn't matter. By let's stop being accountants for a bit. Let's
But it's
stop
not
being
even that. Abhijit makes a great point, but at the end of the day, the one point you missed out, Abhijit, is they have facilitated the Glazers to stay.
yeah,
That is the problem. The problem is not that they are not doing their best. The problem is their best is actually ensured Glazers are going to stay for another 10 years.
yep.
Then
They're in the
everyone will curse best part is you can't even curse the Glazers anymore. They're not in charge of the football side of
exactly
things.
now everything will be
You
cursed
can't
on the
even
INEOS.
curse them. Bro, but the thing is, fans are still cursing Glazers. I'm like, bro, these people gave the Glazers the ability to stay in the club. How are you cursing the Glazers? The Glazers, in fact, has spent money every year. Whatever you think of the players, they have spent money every year for the players you
Yeah.
want.
I think it was mostly. I think as well. And let me know what you think. What you think as well. Glazers didn't want to sell the whole club as well. They sold a
They didn't.
minority stake, right? They did not. While I think maybe Sir Jim Ratcliffe was actually ready for a full takeover, and Saudi, Qatar was also as well. But I think it was more on Glazers that didn't want to sell. Fair enough, but that's a different conversation altogether. Carrington rebuilding credit seems like giving to get credit to bus driver for driving it. Exactly, man. Yeah, that's a good one.
That is so. I don't know if I should laugh or just be sad. I don't know.
I
It's
have heard
such
it.
a disappointing statement no, to read. It's almost you want to be sad more than laugh.
It's so good that it's so disappointing as well in the same time, man. Absolutely cooked. That was a good one. Detective FC is here. I also don't understand one thing. My United post their lineup 1 hour 15 minutes early, while other do 1 hour early talking about IG. I just want to know if someone knows,
They
bro.
don't defective. They don't. Let me just put it that way. They
It is
don't.
leaked. It is leaked.
They don't. Let me
They
just put
don't.
it that
On the
way.
Man United app, it's always at 1 hour, or it's
Uh,
leaked elsewhere, everywhere, 15 minutes before.
and you know what? I don't blame the people who leak it. You know why? Because they are not the ones who have chosen to leak it. They are the ones who have the leaked information, which is
Information,
different.
which is different. Fair, absolutely. Vishal is here. Maggie is the 80 million striker. That's
I am going to stand up and clap when he leaves next year. I don't care
absolutely.
which position on the table we are. That's all I know.
He did everything, man. He Maguire knew his abilities and his limitations as a footballer, and did what all he could to stay in this goddamn club and gain the respect of at least the fans. At least that's what I would
Proper,
definitely
yeah.
give him.
Proper. He's going to get a proper send off. I think he deserves it even. No
Definitely.
matter what you think, he deserves that
Maguire
send off.
was an 80 million player, by the way.
Maguire, you know what's the best part? Guess what? He's probably the only one who's actually we have gotten the full value out of him. Because if don't forget, we have used his plus 1 year as well. We have actually
It's been
used
seven
that
years or
80 million.
7 or 8 years now,
No,
right? Even more.
we have used him proper. Like we are not. It's not going to be a loss. We have maximized that 80
Maximized
million investment. We
with
that
last
might.
minute winners.
I think. I think Bruno Maguire. Oh my God, that's depressing.
That's
I was
depressing.
hoping.
Whom to think?
I was hoping there was more players that we have maximized our investment in, but
Let
I
me let
can't
me
think.
see. I have a list. Let me see. Did we
That's
maximize
depressing.
Rafael Varane? I don't think so.
Ah, yes.
Rafael Varane, we did. We at least won the FA
Come
Cup.
on,
Kind of.
dude.
We did not, but
Come
it's
on.
okay.
It's first of all, we don't call him Rafael Varane. I have to give you. I have to give you the nicknames.
What's the nickname?
He's called Rolls Royce Rafe. Come on. Okay.
fair. We also signed Isco. Alex Telles we did not maximize completely. एक साल में चला गया. Then Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen, I think we
Ah,
maximized. Do you think?
yeah.
That
I
we
mean,
maximized.
free. You know, as my dad once said, free is free.
Free is free. Free is free. Absolutely. We maximize Edinson Cavani? Free पे आया था.
Listen,
Let
I think I can say this. I think he definitely developed the forwards when he was here. That's what I can say. I
Oh
can
yeah,
be on.
absolutely.
Yeah, I can say
Absolutely.
that.
Edinson Cavani, along with Greenwood and the likes of James and the likes of Bruno and Rashford, they were absolutely in a
He
different chemistry.
definitely helped develop. He was
Right.
injured a lot, but he definitely helped develop for sure.
लौड़ा हो गया अहमद एम्बोमो के फैंटेसी में एग्जैक्टली that's what happened भाई अहमद एम्बोमो it's if even if it's not you, bro, it's all across Twitter, it's all across every creators ka fan base in comments. Ahmad Mbomo is the best right wing and L10 R10 combination. By
I
reality check.
told people, bro. You people, no, y'all are all shameless people. Y'all don't want to see the evidence. Y'all want to go off vibes. Only Ole Gunnar Solskjaer goes off vibes, dude, and it works. No one else goes off
No one
vibes
else.
and it works.
Yeah. Newcastle and talks of Stuttgart for striker Nick Woltemade. Okay, fair enough. They're doing a decent job,
At the
man.
end of the day, they are going to get some League One striker no one's heard of. Only they're
No one's
going
good.
further and further, lower and lower.
Yeah.
I came here to talk.
Dalot
So now I'm
finished.
going to have. It's a fact, Swapnil. See, but
You saw
this
see the
Swapnil,
game
you're
last
making the
night.
mistake. Swapnil, you're making a mistake. This is not of vibes. This is not of technical football. This is of what is actually happening.
In that game,
That
actually, Dalot and
that
Boom
is
were better.
true. It's true. You
And
can
I am
get
surprised to
mad.
accept it. I am surprised to
Like
accept it. It is what it is, bhai. It is what it is.
I told you, get a whole season. We're gonna get wonderful crosses from Dallo. He's gonna score one banger, and I'm going to do this just to troll people. It's going to be fun.
We had Diego Leon in the bench, guys, by the way.
What is what? Listen, can I say that Shana is very good with
Very
analysis,
good
by
one. Yeah.
the way.
Absolutely fantastic.
But
Yes,
I
she
but I have
sent
but I have to say one thing. I didn't understand what was the last 20 minutes. I saw Bruno at left back, center
left
back, right
center
back.
back. Right.
I saw Delict running down the wing. I was incredibly confused. I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah, I
some
was
tactic
confused.
was going to come there, come with their little magic marker and go, you see what was happening here at 77 minutes? And I'm like, yeah, shut up, man. We lost. Get lost with your. This fellow was overlapping and he was waiting for the right time, and there was like a teacup in the middle, and they were passing
Bruno was
around. Shut
center
up,
back.
man.
Bruno was center back.
No, like,
Mount was
you know
left
what?
wing back.
You actually reminded me of something. We know Bruno can say play centre back because of Ten Hag. Shout out to Ten Hag.
Shout out to Tanak, by the way.
Unlock Bruno centre back. Never forget,
FIFA, if you EA Sports FC 25, if you're watching,
bro.
center
Imagine if the alternate position centre back. That is real vibes, dude. That is real vibes. Just
That's
imagine.
tell me your rival fan without telling me. Yeah, man. Yeah, nahi, Man United. Okay. Our thoughts: Dalot with Mbumo, Ahmad with Mbumo, both Ahmad and Mbumo taking the same position. See, it's not about Ahmad and Mbumo at this point, right? It was a
Also,
complete
we have also played
picture.
Ahmad and Dalo, and that also is not
That
good.
also did not
It's
work.
just-
That also did not work, bro. What do we
pain, yeah,
say, man?
real pain, real
Yeah,
pain.
yeah. Right. Detective XC बोल रहे हैं कि Newcastle last option is to contact Sunil Chhetri, man. It's Newcastle, man. I don't care about Newcastle.
Sunil Chetri doesn't lower himself to such standards, dude. Thank you.
Ketan is here, bhai. Ketan is here. Like kar do stream, guys, who haven't liked the stream. A lot of people are
Ketan
watching.
game trolled me yesterday. I was like,
Right.
bro, he trolled me a little bit. I was like, okay, cool. Listen, man, it's all fun.
Absolutely, it's all fun. The 3-4-3 works brilliantly for counter-attacking football, but trying to use it as an all-out attacking setup isn't ideal unless you have got a prime Yaya Toure, Conte, or Seedorf running in the midfield. That's the thing we have been talking about, right, Ronin? I've been screaming about this since the day I opened my channel, man. My first video was about the midfield.
Prime Kante to you can't even get, dude, anymore.
Anymore.
It's not even if you have one, you can't get one even with money.
It's not even Baliba will also turn out. You know what? Even if you would have got Baliba, it's absolutely no guarantee today. Right? That is going to work out.
I wanted to cry. Everyone was like, Kobe Menu and Baliba both are 21. They're going to cook. I'm like, fuck, we're doing this again, dude.
We're doing
I
this.
was
We're
like,
doing
no, we're doing this
manifestations and
again.
imaginations again, but it's not
Bro,
it doesn't
this is
work
the
like that.
whole, bro. I remember like yesterday. Did you see that Onana? Did you see him? Did you see him in the Champions League? Did you see how he's pinging the ball to Martinez? And I'm like, I was like, bro, what are we celebrating goalkeepers doing, dude? I'm so confused. This is what we celebrate. Them
Yeah.
pinging a ball like they're a quarterback, dude.
Exactly.
This is so fucking. I was like, I'm shaking
People are
my head.
doing.
I'm going,
People
fucking.
needs to do the job. If someone is a chef, he needs to cook a food. Cook in a good food in a restaurant. That's what he needs to do, and that they're supposed to. It's not
Uh,
supposed to be like crazy celebrated and like it's okay, man. I mean that's what their job is. Sorry
Listen,
for them who renewed them.
oh, sorry.
Hmm, hmm.
Sorry, Ritan.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry for
Sorry
them
for
who
them who
renewed them.
renewed the fan. Really, bro. Uh, so not the one that for United games. It's about both actually for both the whole
Bro,
Carabao Cup.
no. If you're doing it for championship games, no. Watch Bristol City and
Bristol
Coventry.
City.
Watch and West Brom. Sorry, watch our
Yeah,
guys at least play. Enjoy yourself. At
exactly.
least they will be tension free in the championship
Watch
at least.
Syria, man. Watch Syria and see how Scott
No,
McTominay has elevated it.
don't. Oh,
I मैंने कोई I think I ripped off a band-aid, bro. I think. Is it? Did I rip off a band-aid? Did I?
everybody that said get rid of him. No, my God, they must be also crying now.
Absolute, bro.
Apparently Amorim was upset. McTominay wasn't in the club. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he was really annoyed to find
Even
out
Eric
know
Tenak
that.
didn't want to sell him, right? But I think it was more to furnish the Ugarte deal, right? That's
Yeah,
what
but
happened,
I mean, yeah, of course. I
right?
mean, that doesn't make sense to me because the money wasn't the same. Like, I don't like people use that as an excuse, but like when you do the maths of it, like 160, 130, like how do you finance that?
Right.
Like if you're paying in installments, then what difference does it make, right? Like why do you have to? I was like, yeah, man, whatever. This sounds like you're trying to get rid of players. It's okay.
Yeah, and Swapnil
Okay,
rightly
can I
pointed
ask
out.
you a question
Bolo na.
before we get to Swapn? Do me a favor, okay? Off the top of your head, okay? Don't
हाँ,
don't
हाँ.
don't waste time. Don't stall. Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're ready, right?
Absolutely.
Name me top 10 modern goalkeepers that can fit into any team right now.
Top 10 goalkeepers.
Yeah, I
That
need 10. I need 10. I don't need 10 that can play. Huh? I need 10 that can go into any team. That was my
Donnarumma.
question.
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma is a ball playing modern goalkeeper. I said, huh?
Modern. I don't care if
Ah.
it's a modern
No, no,
goalkeeper, bro.
no, 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 no.
Okay,
I'm
modern.
getting, I'm getting somewhere. Yes,
Okay,
top
good.
10 modern goalkeepers.
Modern.
Top 10 modern goalkeepers that can fit in any team. Huh? I don't want any. I don't want someone telling me bloody Pickford and Kelleher and all that. I'm talking about now. Now they get into any team.
So this is where you are exactly getting at and where I'm getting at as well, right? And tell me if I'm wrong. For
No, no,
me,
no, no, no. You're wrong because I'm waiting for the list first. I want the
okay,
list from you.
okay, fine. So okay, modern means which age bracket are you looking at?
Modern means Ganta saving and only kicking the ball,
Only kick
right? Because that,
Verbruggen. Okay,
yeah,
Verbruggen. ठीक है.
in any team in the world, huh?
Any
I'm
team
not
in the
saying
world they
people who
want.
can play. Any team in the world. Don't you'll say now you'll tell me Vitek and Pomar and all. I
No,
don't
no,
want to
no,
hear
no.
any of
Vitek
that.
Pawar nahi. Okay, okay. I'll pick a name. Okay, that can play in any system. Modern goalkeeper right now, right? Okay,
Specifically from the play from the back, the fancy pan
okay.
system
The
everyone brags about.
fancy play
Yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah,
back
yeah,
system.
yeah, yeah. You know the one with the sniper scope looking at the forward 90 yards
You know
down
when
the
I, we,
line and trying to ping it.
and this is where, right? And when I mentioned Verbruggen, he made 5 or odd even more mistakes for Brighton last season, so he's not there.
Verbruggen made me want to cry, dude. Did you see the match, Chelsea Brighton match? They both made me want to cry. I couldn't believe what I was watching that one match.
A lot of the goalkeepers are right now forced to play from the back where their primary attributes need to be goalkeeping, saving, good positioning, reflexes, marshalling the center
Now,
backs.
now we're getting somewhere. I'm still waiting for your 10, my friend.
I don't
Because there
have a
isn't
10
10.
right. There
There
isn't.
isn't 10. That is the point.
I'm
But you
trying to
know,
think.
we should sell De Gea because we need a modern goalkeeper. We need someone who can
There's
ping the
nothing
ball.
called modern
I'm like,
goalkeeper, bro.
shut up, man. Ping the ball, dude.
There's
What is this?
nothing
An
called
Airtel
modern goalkeeper,
subscription?
bro.
Ping the ball. Bro, this is like disgraceful. And everyone was like, we didn't want Onana, we wanted Diego Costa. You know how much Diego Costa is going for 2 years later? Would you like to guess what the market value for Diego Costa is?
25 million or 20 odd million.
Less, my
Less.
friend.
15 plus 5 add-ons.
Yeah. Between Onana, De Gea, and Diego Costa, if you were to buy a goalkeeper, who would be the most expensive one right now?
David De Gea. It's gone with David De Gea, guys.
Generational, dude. I have been holding that back in. No, generational rant. I didn't need to, dude. I didn't need to because you know what's the great thing about life, guys? Some of you
Right.
guys are young. If you wait fucking long enough, no, everybody looks like a fucking idiot when they talk
Idiot.
too much.
Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. Nathan is having a
My
field day,
keeper,
guys.
baby. My
Nathan,
keeper, baby.
Nathan did not do a stream on his channel just to come here and
Bro,
absolutely love it here. And thank you so much.
never wanted De Gea gone. Never wanted De Gea gone.
Yeah, same. Fair
Fun
enough.
fact for anyone who's not keeping in touch with whatever's going on behind the scenes.
Right.
Apparently, Amorim, Wilcox, INEOS management also don't want Onana.
Mhm.
That sounds obvious to you, right?
Right.
Have a look at this. 2 years ago, the Glazers had the contract ready for David De Gea,
Hmm.
which means they didn't want him to go. So now you tell me, by process of elimination, Ash, who exactly wanted David De Gea gone?
The manager.
Just one person.
The manager. That's it. There you go, guys. This is it. The players are a disgrace to the jersey. Absolutely. No one deserves to play for the badge right now at this point. No one. No one. Maybe Bruno to a certain extent, definitely, but no one else, man. No one else. Yeah, okay, okay. Or be comments. Lot of comments I missed. Okay, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
Let's
worry.
catch up. Let's catch up.
Let's catch up on the comments. Because we both can go on and on and on and on and on and just like rip off
No, Shania,
bandits, Dettol lagao, फिर लगा दो.
send a link to Shania. I think she also is waiting for a generational rant.
Yeah.
She's been primed. She's been primed. I think for over a year now for a
So
generational
Shana,
rant.
I'll call you next time to the stream to talk with us. Okay, next time. ठीक है ना?
It'll be brilliant.
It will be brilliant actually. Her analysis is absolutely spot on. Sometimes
It is.
DMs on Twitter
It
is an
is.
absolute spot on analysis.
It
Man,
is.
absolutely. Diego Leon के जगह bench पे सनी लियोन होता तभी शायद लौंडे के अंदर जाने क्या. Oh my god, man. Hmm. Yeah. Leon. Hi, there was Diego Leon on the bench, right? That's what we were mentioning, right? When Mount was playing left wing back, there was Diego Leon who was a
That's what
strong,
Shania was mentioning when she
right?
first said we were playing mounted
Right.
left wing back.
Exactly.
Like
Nathan, don't forget eras can come to an end. The era never begun, man, for us, Danish. It never began
yeah.
for us.
The only thing I know is I miss James, Elanga, Dahea, and Ole.
And
That's all I know.
to a certain extent, Greenwood, bro.
Oh no, let's not go there,
Let's
dude.
not go there. Exactly.
Let's
You
not
know,
let's not go there because it was just
it was
handled
just
very bad.
absolutely, absolutely
It could have been handled better. I still believe to this day, not
right.
trying to be insensitive to women, that if they did the right
Hmm.
things,
Hmm.
I'll just quickly tell you what my thing is, right? Because
Right,
you have
right,
to
right,
catch up with the comment. I thought instead of telling people he's going to be integrated into training again, that he should have opened a foundation and educate people on domestic abuse and partake in official classes to understand
rehabilitation.
what rehabilitation for him, plus open a foundation and work with people, understand why what he did is not wrong because he did it to his partner. It's wrong on different
Different
psychological level.
psychological.
So
Fair enough.
if they did that, I believe, could be wrong. It could still not have mattered because English people, once they lose their mind, they lose their mind.
Right,
But I believe that would have been better than the Glazers going, yeah, we are going to integrate him back into the team now.
right.
Case is closed. Like, bro, that is not. Did they do that to Benjamin Mendy? They didn't do that to Benjamin Mendy either, right? Like, you can't do that. Dude. That's
Yeah.
weird. Like, you can't just say he's back in training tomorrow, 1 year later.
Exactly.
Very
Exactly.
bad.
Exactly. Absolutely. Baliba is Yaya region. We do not know yet. It's just one season at
Please,
Brighton.
Baba. Please, there,
One
please. After the Onana modern goalkeeper regen, now please, I'm begging you, let's watch
buzzwords.
them play
Let's
football.
let's let's stop buzzwords at this point. Let things make sense when it makes sense. Let have players who do at least do the basics right. Right, at least goalkeeper map. Nathan, I have been going on about this, like when people overcomplicate things, like we have three center backs to progress the ball and play it to the right wing back. We don't need a goalkeeper to be doing that again, which means you want to play a back four again, right, alongside the goalkeeper, alongside the three center backs. What are we trying to do here? Amorim, I don't think so. I'll give you an example. Like Jan Sommer is not a ball playing goalkeeper, right? He fits absolutely perfectly at Inter, who plays a back three system, by the way. Jan Sommer तो नहीं है ना. He's not a ball playing goalkeeper, right? It is what it is, man. It is. I don't know what to say on this, man. टीम में इंटेंसिटी और फोकस की कमी थी, स्पेशली फर्स्ट हाफ में, जिसमें ग्रिम्सबी ने डोमिनेट. एब्सोल्युटली. This is what I think also Amorim questioned, in that yes, we are blaming Amorim for a lot of things that are going on, right? Where's the intensity of those players? League
You
Two
also have to
players.
realize something, Ash. The reason we blame Amorim a lot now is because we are blame the players. Like, how much more we'll blame the
How
players?
much will blame the
People,
players?
people, people think we are not blaming the players. I'm like, bro, have you been paying attention to Twitter and content creators for the last 2 years? All we have done is this fellow shit, that fellow shit, sack him, get rid of him. I can't believe we paid X amount of money for this player. Look at these reels, look at the comps. And like, bro, even though the manager gets sacked and the players stay, that doesn't mean the players have not got abused, dude. Maguire's got bomb threats. Victor Lindelof's house has got robbed while they were
Rob
playing a.
Maguire's house was robbed as well
Yeah,
multiple
bro,
times. Yeah.
like these people act like no one has said anything about the players, which is brilliant to me. That's
Garnacho's
crazy.
effigies were burnt outside Old Trafford in that game as well when everything was going around on a Chelsea thing as well. So did it change anything on the current squad? No, it does not. As fans, we need to understand what makes sense.
Newcastle paying 90 million for Walter Marder. How desperate are they, yaar?
90
They're
million
so
for
desperate.
Walter Marley.
They're so desperate. Oh, I love this. Yaar. I love this.
Brilliant,
They're
man.
so desperate.
Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant,
Bro,
bro.
bro,
Brilliant.
when they don't finish top five, oh my
Oh my
God.
god, the speech,
Eddie
bro.
House sack. Eddie House sack.
Right. Their fan base will
100%.
go for it. Yeah, absolutely. ETH now मुझे बोल रहा है तुम लोगों के नसीब है 2 years पे 2 trophies finally दिया इन झंडू से exactly because he adapted. He adapted. He did not play Ajax football at Man United in that season. Once he started doing playing his football, we finished 8th, bro. That's it. That's what happened.
What else to say?
What else to say exactly? And when and let me know what you think, right? When a lot of the fans have actually questioned Amorim, like, and a lot of like narratives going that Amorim needs to be more adaptable. And let me and this is my POV, and let me know what you think, right? When I say adaptable, it's not like bhai to you switch to a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. It's adapting to the needs of the game that's currently going on,
Yeah.
right?
But for I agree, but I also think you should go back for. I hear you. I'm not trying to say you're wrong, but
But he won't,
uh,
na. He's a very rigid manager. He
see, but
won't switch to back
but
to
but but
one
here,
structure.
here's the real problem is
Hmm.
none of this. The real problem is
Right.
if you shoehorn players in positions they've never played before. I
Hmm.
think it is very unfair for the fans to keep blaming the players. That is my personal belief. Now
Right.
people will say the players have had a lot of years before this. They were playing in their position. They're not good enough. Fair enough. But I am talking about right now. No, right now we are 15th. Right now we are in a bad position. Right now these players aren't being played in the natural position.
Hmm.
So to keep blaming them only, right, because people want to give Amarim a chance, I feel it's very short sighted. Because tomorrow Amarim gets sacked and Mbeumo's playing right wing. He scored 15 goals after having a terrible start. Let's say by January we have a new man. He scores 15 goals from January to May. Then
Right.
everyone will go, Amarim was the problem. But Amarim was the problem in what way? Amarim was the problem not because he's not a good coach. Amarim's problem is he keeps playing players out of position.
Players out of position.
That's it. It can be as simple as that. Life does not have to be complicated.
Complicated.
I
Exactly.
was watching. I was watching people go Ruben Amorim's football.
Right.
First important part of Ruben Amorim football, the bounce pass, and I'm like,
That artificial counter attack and everything.
bro. I was like, come on, man. Come, just kick the ball down the fucking bloody field and start scoring goals, yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, even Burnley is scoring goals and we can't.
Right.
What
Right.
are we doing?
Right.
The bounce pass is triggered by the center back. The right center back goes to the left wing back, and I'm
Right.
like, what are we doing, bro? Just play football. Stop it. This is not chess, dude.
Right. Right. Exactly. And okay. And let me know. Right. And I have said this multiple times. Right. Right now, if you're talking about this, that we need to make players play in their natural positions. Currently, what's the natural position of the current players that we have that will actually fit in the formation? Do you think? And question number one is, do you think Mbumo can actually play right wing back right now at this moment of time, and rather play Bruno in that 10 and have Bruno and Mbumo actually form a partnership on the right wing
Okay. Before
because he's not
should
going to
I
fit in the system.
can
Yeah,
we put the comments up because there's a lot of comments up.
yeah,
We'll
yeah. Right.
we'll run through some of the comments. Like Swapnil's
Let's
put in a comment and stuff like
exactly,
that. But
exactly,
yeah.
exactly, exactly. Let me tell you. Okay, Swapnil is what will
Shania said on the weekend she's free. If you want to do that Discord talk, I read that
absolutely,
earlier. I don't
absolutely
know how far back.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really far back because we are talking about a lot of the issues,
No,
right?
catch up. I'm also reading with you.
Right, right, right.
Catch
Okay.
up,
What,
and
what will
discuss
what will new and we'll quickly respond and switch to the next comment, right? Okay.
whatever. Yeah.
Or hardly 20-25 minutes we're gonna stream. So bear with me, guys. What will the new midfielder do, by the way, except getting scapegoated for Bruno's mistakes? What do we say, man, on this? Like, it's the new midfielder that will play in the pivot. Bruno again is misprofiled and not being played in the position he should be. So it's not about even Bruno's mistake right now, right? What's Bruno mistake right now? Bruno is doing whatever he can to save the squad. He's got that squad.
Headless chicken is
Headless
what
chicken,
people
right?
complain about all the time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Alisson, Edison, Donnarumma, Mainen, Somme. ये तो अच्छे goalkeepers हैं शनाया, but we are talking about that modern goalkeeper who is able to pass the ball, and you're absolutely sure it's going to work for any team. We could not find one. We named Verbruggen, and then I was like, he is probably the next.
Allison, I'll accept. But even Edison now, he's being benched for Trafford, who's going to be benched for Donnarumma. So that didn't last very long.
Scott McTominay would have been a great number 10 for Amorim system, especially excelled playing that role for Scotland national team. Scott McTominay can play
Or he
anywhere.
would have been a good centre back.
Centre back. He can play anywhere, guys. Scott McTominay is Scott McSauce, Mac mentality, Mac MVP, Mac Scudetto. That's it. Goated.
Knee slide.
Exactly. Mac Fratm, whatever you want to mention. By the way, talking about Syria, tomorrow there's a Syria stream on the channel if you want to check out. Ajay Ravi Menon Calcio Chacha is going to be on the Ash Talks Football. It's going to be a fantastic stream. So we're going to do a Syria preview. So do check out. And also like the stream, guys. Kitne like हुए अभी तक? I have no idea. Right? I'm so engrossed in this conversation with Nathan, which is absolutely fantastic. Well, like karo stream. 34 likes हुए. Lot of people joined in. Reach 250. Right? If you want to be a modern day goalkeeper, all you need is positioning, butter wrist, and shouting at center backs. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can you please read my comment on your video, Nathan? Bhai? Yeah, he will definitely read. Bhai. He'll definitely do that. Why will he not?
I have to see if it's PG friendly.
Right, yeah. Modern keeper आंखों का धोखा है, ball save करना है बस. Yeah, संदीप महेश्वरी के absolutely that's what we always say, right? A goalkeeper needs to do the job of basic positioning, basic ball handling, reflexes, marshalling the backs. That's it. It's basic. Just do the basics, right? Everything will be fine. Simons Lookman's easy draw, Frank good manager. Okay, it's about the draw we're talking about. Draw का अलग से review करेंगे, right? अभी on our Discord as well. Same pitch. Ash and Nathan, I also never wanted DDG out. Never. There were more problems to Man United than David De Gea to making him a scapegoat. I know some of his mistakes were proving costly to us, but it was the one-off season that was happening. We based all that on that one-off season that he had. He saved us so many games that we are not supposed to even draw or win them, right? So let's not go there, right? Let's not go there. We can talk hours on this, right? Nathan, I know I was one of those who never wanted DDG in McTominay. Yeah, same here. Same here. Right? I love Karneshi. He might be a good choice, though. No one can be. I'm not sure of any choice.
And I love Katrina Kaif, and I think she would be a good choice for my wife too. Dude.
So it's not gonna happen.
We're just saying random things that won't happen. I also want to join in and have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. We can possible. I would love an opportunity like that, Ashbay or Nathan. Absolutely. We will have some people from Discord joining us sometimes as well on the streams. We'll do that. We want unfiltered opinions. We want to face the truth, right? We don't want to do waffle here on this channel and even on Nathan's channel. We were gonna speak the truth. You might like it or you might not like it. It is what it is, right? Swapnil, both of you skip my comment like Eric did with DDG. No, there's so many comments, bro. If I missed any comments, right? There's so many comments pouring it, right? See, I have not put slow mode on just so that you guys keep on waiting.
Big mistake, man.
I should have put slow mode. Right. Have some it's a heated topic. We have to sometimes do that, but I missed it. That's fair. Eric did with DDG and took Shanai's comment like he took Onana. Oh my god. Swapnil, you have been a regular on my streams. I always take your comments. So ऐसा मत बोलो मुझे, ठीक है? Don't do that to me. I want Amorim. He's good, but management does not feed him midfielder or goalkeeper. But he needs to demand 6 months, say, right? And tell me what you think, Nathan, on this. From the past 6 months, if he knew that he needed a new midfielder, why he did not demand one?
Why did he get a 10 first?
Why did he get a 10 first? He had a lot of 10s in the system. Now he's trusting.
And he wanted Bruno, liked Mount, liked Kobe. Right. He should have got a 6/8 instead of a 10.
Exactly. Where are we going right now? There you go. That's it. Mount is not even Amorim signing, by the way. He's trusting him more, by the way. This is where we need to question, right? What is going on? Sack is inevitable this season, and we'll come to that before we close the stream. Like, do you think that he's gonna resign, leave, or getting sacked, what's going to exactly happen. Just a wild prediction around it. I don't want to even predict right now because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But you are saying that Noel's sack is inevitable this season, if not this international break. Next one, Amorim isn't good enough. One of the worst. What do you want to say, Nathan, on this one? Is he one of the worst right now?
I honestly have him projected trajectory for me is he gets sacked exactly the same time Ten Hag got sacked.
Chennai got
At
sacked.
this at,
October.
at this current trajectory, yeah.
Post international break, he might just get one game, and then if we lose against City and Chelsea,
I actually think he makes it to the international break. I think if it
he'll make
doesn't
it to
pick
the
up, I
international
think he'll
break.
get yeah.
I think Chelsea game will be the last game mostly. If he does, if City, if because the next after Burnley we're playing City and Chelsea. If we lose both of these games and miserably, right? Most probably INEOS might get the axe, or he might just leave and go. Right? That's what's gonna happen, I think. Yeah, man. We'll take more comments, and before we, because let's take comments, Abhina, and then we'll
Yeah,
close the stream.
of
है ना?
course.
We'll do this
Yeah,
once
of
again
course.
because a lot of games are coming in. Perfect
Yeah.
condition for our situation of fans is not saying can this get any worse. Right. It can't get any worse right now. At the we are still in that tornado. We're still in that storm right now at this point. Right. It's not, nothing is changing at this point. The
That is
club,
true. I forgot about this. Yeah.
right? The storm. We're still in the storm. The storm is never gone, man. It is
No,
only
no, sorry. I'm talking about this point about Greenwood. We were talking about. No, no, the one you highlighted, Shana.
Oh, Chennai
That
won.
is
Okay, okay.
true.
Chennai won. Okay.
Yeah.
The club took the perspective of its women team seriously before making any final decision. The women's team was consulted as fair enough. Fair enough. Good, great point, Chennai. Absolutely,
This is a great
absolutely.
point. That is
It's 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 a discussion that can go so
although
many.
although our owners didn't know who the FA Cup winning captain was, so I don't know how comfortable I am with that statement either. Sadly.
Right.
Yeah.
Return after serious legal allegations against him were dropped. Many women players and female fans protested, and that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I think what Nathan is mentioning is the way it was handled externally.
Yeah. He just said he's going to come back to training. That's crazy, man. I don't know what kind
Don't
of
get him back
PR
to training. Like exactly.
for these PR merchants. I'm surprised they even did that.
Right. Metal Body, do you think Amorim will change the system this weekend? No, I don't think so. He's still going to play that same system, knowing the rigidity that this guy has and having lost the complete faith, having completely lost the faith of the players, right? He's going to still play the system. I'm gonna tell you one more thing. Manu is getting benched this weekend as well. Bobby Manu will be benched this
Yeah.
weekend. We'll have Bruno and Casemiro playing pivot against Burnley. That's the lineup. Dorgu will still play. Dalot at right wing back. Mbumo and Cunha at 10. Šeško might not even start. We might actually see Cunha as playing striker and Šeško will drop in at number 10. Not even 10. He's on the bench and Mount will play number 10. That's going to be the lineup, guys. That's going to be the lineup that we played against Fulham this weekend.
What else can you say?
Right? I spoke I spoke
I
what's going to
think
happen.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Right? I think God is
100%.
taking our optimism seriously by telling ye le aur bura dekh. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Feels
Absolutely.
that way for sure.
Yeah, you can still ping balls, not like Onana, but he can pass. I mean, he can pass, but pass. Do we really need Onana's pass or his gloves right now? We need his gloves, no.
Exactly.
We need his gloves. That's what he's not giving us. England people think that they're flag barriers for everything. It's British media, man. I don't want to even go there.
It is like that if you talk about Spanish players in Spanish media and a Spanish team, dude. It's the same thing.
Exactly,
Do it
exactly.
everywhere.
Right. सबके कमेंट्स पॉसिबल नहीं होता मेरे भी मिसेज ही है कमेंट समझो यार किसी की प्रायोरिटी नहीं एग्जैक्टली सी मोस्टली ऑन माय सोलो स्ट्रीम्स एज वेल मैं आई टेक एवरी कमेंट एंड उस पे ना आई डू लाइक
Yeah.
2-3 मिनट्स का लाइक कमेंट ऑन
It's
दैट
difficult. It's difficult when you
on a
have
collab.
people on the stream.
Exactly, because we are in a flow and discussion, we're talking about topic and you guys are here in the stream because you guys like to listen to us as well, so do listen to us.
Oh, this Abhijit has been on an absolute tear since the
Amorim
Aston
joined.
Villa jersey. No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
since that about Garnacho, he's been
Oh,
on absolute
Garnacho.
tear.
Yeah. I know. Abhijit is on my server as well. He's like, love that guy, but he's absolutely Amorim out since since he
Yeah.
joined, bro. Nothing has been burnt around Garnacho. He ain't no David Beckham triple scribble on his photo with a marker. Okay, fair enough. But still, like the stream, guys. First of all, like the stream. Fantastic stream today. Thanks again, Nathan, for doing this. Right,
No problem. No
and
problem.
it's a long season. We're gonna do so much streams, guys. Hopefully, I don't know how many subscribers we are right now, 700 odd something. 3 months into the channel, hopefully by next month 1000 ho jaye, it'll be fantastic, and hopefully we'll get to collab with more folks as well. Shania, sorry, but it looks like 3 people conversation now, and you and both the host, no other opinions are getting discussed. No, it's not like that, Swapnil.
We are inclusive here, dude. Just like Manchester United. Okay.
We are. It's not like that, Swapnil. You have been on my streams, right? You have been on my streams, right? भूल गए भाई सब भूल जाते भूल people are fickle man. Nathan bhai, look like
Frustrated
this.
from frustrated
I know,
from
I know.
yesterday.
It's mostly frustrating. I get it. I get it. We are also frustrated. I did not even do a review video. I sat for recording, and then I looked at my camera. I was like, "Eh, fuck this, man." I'm
I
just gonna
sat here and then I just did it in my bedroom. I was like, I can't even sit here and take
not
this
even sit here.
seriously after
Exactly,
yesterday. Really.
exactly. Like curate my thoughts because my thoughts were nowhere.
Seriously.
Exactly, it was difficult. So sorry, guys. If you That's why I wanted to do this stream today with
Yeah.
Nathan so that
Makes
we can
sense. Yeah.
actually talk on flow because I know he's the best guy to talk about this whole issue today at this point because it will be all unfiltered, guys. So, guys, from my channel, if you have not subscribed to Nathan's channel, you need to do it absolutely right now. Click on it, it's on the title.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Always. I'll always back my brothers who are on the stream with me. Absolutely.
Who share the pain
Yeah,
publicly.
share the pain as well, and never shy down to speak the truth as it. And you know what? In some of the streams, when I get proven wrong as well, I take it because I'm
Yeah.
like, okay,
So
I
you're
know.
going to support Dalot from next week, right?
I no, but I accepted. But I accepted the fact. Hey, but I accepted the fact that he and Mbumo actually worked in that game in the second half.
I'm telling you, it's going to be the whole season. You're just
Right,
wasting your time.
right.
Not going. Ahmad's not going to replace him.
एज सबका कमेंट्स ले शो कर वो छोटा वाला आ रहा है ब्रो बीटा आई एम यूजिंग स्ट्रीम यार्ड तो इट्स नॉट रीस्ट्रीम इट्स मच मोर इजी टू डू
Uh,
दैट राइट स्ट्रीम यार्ड बीटा
do
इज
I
नॉट
like asking if I like Russell Martin? Russell Martin is currently seventh as the Rangers manager in the Scottish League.
राइट
3 matches played, 3 draws. No, I do not like Russell Martin. Thank you.
fair so around the comments part right so my thing is I will highlight the comments and take it some of the comments that we think that we should be discussing on this on a collab but definitely feedback that I will take natural positions players के 69 है बाकी पता नहीं fair fair so the frustration bro the frustration levels have
Real,
reached
it's real. It's really real.
the levels like I couldn't even speak. I was off social media for hours. I was like watching Vikings, bro. Like I wanted some violence. I wanted to watch Vikings last night and
Good
finish the whole
choice.
season. Right? Bruno didn't start yesterday. Where was his mistakes? Amorim is just shit and clown. Bruno didn't have to start against Grimsby
Bruno
Town.
got rotated yesterday. The fans didn't want Bruno to play in the midfield.
Exactly.
So the fans ended up getting proven wrong, not Amorim. Amorim has said, he's my captain. I
He's
don't
my
want him.
captain. I'm gonna play him.
If anything, no, the one thing I like about Amorim, no, he's like, Baba, I don't want him going anywhere. You want to get rid of everybody else? No, get rid of all of them.
Bruno तो रहेगा ही रहेगा, right? And Bruno is being started at that pivot. Amorim is not naive. He does not have the midfielders
No,
in that
I
position.
hundred
तभी वो
percent,
खेल रहा
I 100% knew in the
है. Right,
from the Arsenal game.
right.
There is no way that he is purposely
Fit there.
benching better midfielders on the bench.
Right.
100% he thinks that the people on the bench won't do a better job.
Won't do a better job
At
than
least
Bruno.
for the midfield, because what happens is the tens you can make the argument, no, 4 10s, wing
Ah,
backs. We have many players in centre
right,
backs,
right, right,
but
right, right.
the middle, where we are short on,
Hmm.
he 100% knows that they will do worse. And then, dude, Ugarte came on for the Arsenal game.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And a two-man midfield you're talking about Noel, right? It's and see that's what right. And Postecoglou, who never adapted in the whole 2 seasons of the Premier League, chose
Plays
to
with three
adapt
midfielders.
in the Europa League final with 3 midfielders and absolutely overloaded the shit out of our midfield that night. That's where we are telling you. Like some games you need to change and something and make things make sense in some games, right? And we'll see what happens with Burnley. I already told you. We're gonna see the same lineup that we saw against Fulham, right? You're gonna see
No,
it.
mark my words. Josh
Right.
Cullen and Jaden Anthony are going to have the best time of their life. Mark my words.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Garnacho and they're gonna have a field day, bro. David Dea was especially poor when it came to penalties. The FA Cup final and Europa League final were the main reasons he had to leave. He replaced him with a top keeper. We won't have this convo.
I don't agree, Ronan, because if you don't get to penalties, he doesn't have to save them. The reason we got into that Europa League final penalty is because we were terrible at
And
finishing.
Amorim absolutely
Watch
mentioned this yesterday in his press conference as well.
watch the whole game, and we couldn't finish. We should have beaten Villarreal in regular time.
Regular time, exactly. We should,
FA Cup final, fair enough.
and the same thing with Grimsby, right? When Amorim said yesterday, oh, like it's not even penalties. Onana should not be even touching the. He should be only touching the ball. That's it. Against Grimsby Town, guys.
I mean, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that either. But yeah, I
Exactly,
agree.
exactly. Leo Roman is a great keeper, plays for Mallorca. There can be many great keepers, man. But if they
Ansley, I'll join your goalkeeping academy, dude. Let me put me also in there. If I might get the job eventually.
we do not even know that today Senne Lamens, it's Senne Lamens working for us. The new Thibaut Courtois is again just a manifestation and fantasization by United fans that he's going to solve our goalkeeper problems. We do not know. We do not know what's going to happen with any signing. Any signing, any money you spent in the transfer window
100%.
is a gamble. We are talking millions and millions of dollars. When you're talking 20 odd million, 30 million, these are massive money. These are yearly wages of the whole staff on most clubs, right? Right. These are not like random amounts that we're talking about. It's any signing is a gamble. Whether they work or not, all comes down to the player's ethics, fitness, and whether the manager was right about scouting him in his system. That's it.
And playing them in their position.
Playing in the playing them in that position. Absolutely. I'm sorry, Ugarte ऐसा खेलेगा, can't be a starter over Casemiro at this point. उसका
So
confidence
Ugarte is 4 out of 4 in the two-man midfield. He's the absolute last choice. If he gets
last
picked
choice.
over Menu, he gets picked over Menu. No, you blame that
We are
on
cooked.
Amorim. Simple.
Yeah. We will get cooked. I think right now I was also like, no, let's keep on trying Ugarte because Ugarte is not going to work. It's crystal clear right now in that two-man midfield. He needs another support if he has to
Do,
somehow work. But he's the fourth choice right now, in my opinion.
but do you know what makes Ugarte the most frustrating cause for Ruben Amorim?
Right.
This man developed him to the point where PSG wanted 50 million to they wanted 50 million for PSG to buy him.
Right.
And people are saying it wasn't his player. They sold him for a reason. I'm like, no, you don't understand what I'm trying to say. You develop someone to a point where he's worth 50 million, which means you have done the hard work. Because people don't just throw 50 million
50
at people.
million.
So
Exactly.
when you say he didn't want him, so he sold him, yes. But how did he become 50 million worth? Sporting have sold people that are worth 5 million.
Exactly.
Get what I'm saying? So how does he get to 50 million?
It was
Because Ruben
us.
Amorim
It
actually
was
made him a
us.
good player.
Yeah.
No,
He
yeah,
was under Ruben Amorim, right? He was a
yeah,
great player under
exactly.
Ruben Amorim that
That's what I'm saying.
bagged him a Uruguayan place, bagged a good transfer to PSG. And that was an expensive transfer made by PSG, by the way, 60 million plus.
Yeah.
Right? And
No, so that's
United
what I'm
made the
saying.
effort
And
to make
and people will not acknowledge that. They'll be like, he was going to sell him. That's why he didn't want him. I'm like, no, you don't. That's not how life works. If someone is worth money, he's worth money because he's reached a certain level of ability, which makes him worth that money.
and Portuguese needs money.
Someone has to train that player to reach that level, so he's worth that money.
Exactly.
Ruben Amorim was the person who got him to 50 million. So
Exactly.
when Ruben Amorim gets him back, whether he has bought him or not,
Right.
it is not a justification to sit him on the bench when you played him regularly in Sporting.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nathan, I
Oh,
saw your
that's
post.
fine.
Sorry,
Like
I
that's
can't be
okay.
here because you speak English and I don't understand Hindi. But we'll next watch along with you though.
No problem.
We do streams in English mostly. I think for me also, like my videos are in English as well, so you can join us both if you don't understand Hindi. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We do all my videos are on English, analysis videos and everyone, right?
Yeah.
And Anshuman calling Gal Gadot for having fun. I'm gonna have a chat with him on that.
Yeah, we all have our preferences,
We'll all have our preferences, but I'm a married man, guys.
Yeah, we
So
read that, Chana.
I told something about Greenwood situation. Yeah, we read that. We're taking all comments right before we close the stream because I have office to go as well. भाई मैं office के बीच में से time निकाल के आया हूँ for doing this stream, guys. So appreciate like कर दो stream, guys. It takes a lot of effort to stream on weekdays, at least for me, right? Risking my job. No, kidding. I agree with Nathan. System 6 and 8 and right wing back system demand करता है उसके छोड़ के signings कर लो. Yeah, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Bhai. The thing that makes me angry about Amorim because he's stubborn with formation. Zabi came to Madrid, used 4-2-4-4-2, 4-3-3,
That's what I
3-5.
said in my video. That's what I said in my video, Luke. I'm like, everyone when Xavi's three back, Xavi's three back. I'm like, where does he play a three back now? Bro, Real Madrid's an institution. This is not Real Oviedo. It's Real Madrid. You
Madrid.
can't just come there and this is not Casa Pia or whatever he started out his job at.
It's not
No,
Como.
we have 145 years of playing a back four. You
Yeah.
can't just come here and go, we are going to play back three, and the fans are like, yeah, but you see, it didn't work, so now let's try something new. Otherwise, we always sack the manager. I'm like, but it's in our history to not play a back four. It has nothing to do with the manager.
If
It has
you
nothing
see
to do
Bayer
with the
Leverkusen,
managers.
yeah, if you see Bayer Leverkusen's formation, it was 3-4-2-1. At Madrid, it's 3-5-2. It's tweaking your tactics to make sense a bit.
But
Now,
but but in the club World Cup, I definitely saw him play a four back as well.
go
I
back as well in
remember
some,
that because I
but then
because I did the
PSG,
watch alongs.
but then the PSG game, he switched to back three and absolutely got absolutely cooked by PSG, left, right, and center. Right. So it
Because
is what.
because most teams play a back four, which means they'll overload the midfield. It's not even a tactic thing; it's a number thing. A lot of
Right.
people
Right.
go, it's a tactic thing. Tactic. I'm like, no, bro, just numbers. Your average position on the pitch and
Mhm.
numbers.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Noel is saying, I think he'll
No,
change the
no.
formation.
God
No,
bless you,
no, no.
Noel. You're going to get triggered in a couple of days. Go enjoy that one.
Yeah. Give me honest opinion. Which manager is going to fix this team? My POV is no one.
Swapnil, there's a difference between fixing a team and finishing 15th.
Finishing 15th.
That's what I will say. Is Thomas Frank repaired the systemic issues of Tottenham? No, they lost the
On
final, right? They don't win anything. Correct. The trolling. He did win his first two games in the league, right? Okay, granted, there's no cup, but he beat City, didn't he?
beat
He
City
beat City.
and
In my
convincingly.
opinion, he beat City
Convincingly.
convincingly and easily. I don't think they were
Absolutely.
struggling at all.
Oh, well, absolutely.
So, so,
Absolutely.
so if Thomas Frank gets Spurs to sixth, it's better than 17th, right, Swapna?
Any day.
Does that mean Tottenham is a champions winning team? They're going to be a champion? No.
They're
But
never
it's
going.
solving the problem that is currently there. If you're 15th, they were 17th and now they are second. We are 15th and now we're 14th.
They're 17th and
Same
won
on
the
this.
Europa League as well on
Yeah.
that day when it
They,
mattered.
they beat us. They beat us 4 times and they finished below us in the league. They knocked us
Also,
out of the Carabao Cup
and,
too.
and also Nathan, they lost out on their two prize targets in the transfer window, Morgan Gibbs White and Eze, and still did
And this,
better against Man City.
they have signed one player and they are currently second and they've beaten City. Now
Exactly.
they might lose the next 5 games and everyone will go, Nathan,
Didn't
you
even
said that, but I am
concede.
talking about now.
Didn't even
They have
concede a
not
goal
conceded.
till now. Scored
It,
5 goals.
it's not about fixing the team, Swapnil. It is about getting somewhere.
Right.
We have gone from 15 to 14. We have gone nowhere.
Absolutely. 4-5 on Dorgu, Dalot, Euro Dillit, left midfield, Mount, right midfielder, Embumo, double mid, Bruno, Casse, up top as Camus Cunha.
See, Shania knows ball. She doesn't even
Shania
waste
knows
time
ball.
with she doesn't waste time with Diallo. She knows Dallo's in there.
Dalot is in there.
Brilliant.
Diallo should
Not
be
even a thought.
Diallo should be an understudy to Embumo at least for the next half of the season, in my
Or
opinion.
maybe he should just go to study in college because I don't think he's going to get game time anymore.
Yeah. After all the shit performances right now, I think I don't know if Amorim is going to trust Amad Diallo at this point, but it is what it is. RMF could be Ahmad, but he's not consistent enough. Absolutely, absolutely. We have been saying this. When I criticize Ahmad Diallo, people like look chad jate hain. Like, how can you criticize Ahmad Diallo? I'm like, look at the game, na. Like, if you see him playing and you call that a great footballer right now at this point, which game are you watching exactly? Right,
You know where the red flag began, right?
right.
Do you know where the red flag began?
Which?
Oh, yeah. When I opened Twitter and I see him dye his hair.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, wait, I've seen this before. And I was like, oh, bro, I'm not even joking, right? I seen this before. And the first thing I was like is, oh
Why did
no.
he do it?
I was like, this is the worst thing you could have done after finishing 15th.
Right.
It's the worst thing you could have done. Like the worst possible thing you could have done.
Yeah. Siam या बोल रहे हैं question, is it better to have no goalkeeper and concede 2 goals and have Onana also conceded 2 goals? Feels like the one is the same, but more favorable
No,
for me.
no, because we have Heaton who's better than both of them and he doesn't play him at all. So
Absolutely.
I hear what you're saying, Siam, but we actually have a third goalkeeper, even if you don't like the first two.
Yeah, absolutely. Aditya Madrista is here, man. Thank you so much. Who starts as goalkeeper against Burnley? Oh, good question. That's a good question.
Bro, there's no good question here, my friend. I'm Amorim
Indeed.
out if Onana starts. It's as simple as
Absolutely.
that.
If
I
Onana
don't
starts,
care.
is
I
Amorim
don't
out,
care.
man. Absolutely.
Bro,
He needs
I'm
to
fed
start
up
by
of
Andir.
just blaming the players, bro. I'm fed up
He
of that.
needs to start by Andir, bhai. He needs to start by Andir. Mistake is here, bhai. Thank you so much. I think you were in Daksh and Lala stream, which is fair, which is okay. So they are doing a fantastic collab, by the way. So definitely do check out अगर वहाँ भी नहीं check out किया. We are abandoned. we are done, man. I don't know what to say, man. Let's see what happens in Burnley game. Yes, Fabian Herzler, Brighton wala manager अच्छा है, but we need to see more, right? Eddie Howe took Bournemouth
I just don't want us to do back three anymore.
back
Yeah.
three anymore, right?
It just giving me anxiety. This formation,
Right.
seriously.
Right. Didn't felt till today, but today really felt काश एक दिन एमोरिम pragmatic हो जाता स्पर्स के लिए अगेंस्ट आज हम एक साथ इंटरेस्ट लेके ड्रॉ देखते. But that wouldn't still have solved the problem that United has. I think you know what when I said that we lost the Europa League final, right? I said oh no, this is actually a blessing in disguise. We'll actually play less games. We'll just play once every week. We'll have enough time,
Now,
less injuries,
now it's a blessing upon blessing disguise,
blessing
because now we're going to play. We're going to play less games than
less
that
games
even now.
even more. No more Carabao Cup, guys. No more third round, fourth round, fifth round, quarterfinals, semifinals, two legs against semifinals. ठीक है नहीं खेलेंगे नहीं खेलना है आपको भाई 25 मिलियन मांगेगा तो नो नीड पागल क्लब है वो फेयर सैम रिकेट्स अच्छा मैनेजर है पोटेंशियल है ईपीएल पे आएगा तो ब्रेकआउट कर सकता है नहीं पता ना भाई नहीं पता आई डोंट नो
Shania, stop giving
Wrexham
us hope, man,
Wrexham
please. Wrexham.
Wrexham we're talking about right any signing but Thibaut Courtois is gamble. It's Alexa. No, Alexa, stop, Alexa. It's Alexa who's listening. I don't know why Alexa is listening to the stream.
Any signing but Thibaut Courtois is a gamble. Maybe.
Only Europe Premier League team of the tournament पे रहेगा. No one is gonna stay. The players who finished 15th. You know what? A crazy conversation I was happening in one of the streams, right? People said that, Aaron Van Bissaka is better than Dalot because he won the he won the player of the year for West Ham. West Ham who finished 14th.
Next. Next.
West
Bro,
Ham who
that
finished 14th.
more people who don't cross, dude. Brilliant. What
Right.
comparison is this? I don't know.
I agree. No one can do better than Bruno, but no one can do worst as well. Bruno is not the problem, Swapnil. Nowadays, my complaint with Bruno is
Well,
no
I
forward.
mean, Ugarte clearly does worse. If no one
Ugarte
else had,
does worse.
Ugarte definitely does worse.
Ugarte definitely does worse. There
There's
are
no
much
forward
bigger
passes.
problems.
He can't do forward passes. He's playing a different role, Swapnil. This is what we are trying to say.
Yeah.
You play people out of position and then you expect them
I
to
have
do
been
the same thing.
and I've been saying, bro, if Ahmad is not fit for right wing back now, agar if you are actually slotting in a right winger in that position, slot Embu Mohi would rather do a better job there and fit in Bruno Fernandes at 10. That's it.
Your Dalot agenda was nasty, dude. It's a nasty
But
agenda,
I
dude.
want Dalot as a backup right now at this point.
No,
I
no,
don't want
yeah. Of course, yeah.
because see, okay,
You'd play
hold
a
on.
Billboard right wing back. He'll also get cooked by the
Bro,
fans, and then Dallo will come back.
but bro, my POV is this. My POV is this, right? I've actually seen enough of Diogo Dalot to not see him my long-term right wing back. But I get it. I'll be the first person will be happy. I'll be the first person that will be happy if Diogo Dalot produces fantastic performances for United at Man United this season. I'll be the
I
first
don't
person.
believe you.
I'll
I
be the
don't
first
believe.
person that will be
I
happy.
don't.
I'll take
I don't know if
me.
you'll be
I'll
the
take back my
first
word.
person who'll be happy. I
I'll
don't know if
take
you'll
back
be
my
the
word.
first person.
Oh, you
I
are the
don't know if
first
you'll be
person,
the.
by the way.
I don't know if
Sorry.
you'll be the
Sorry.
first person,
I take back.
but I believe you. I believe you will give him his credit if he does that. I believe that.
Absolutely, I'll give him the credit, man. Because I gave Maguire the credit he deserves, man. Even like so, PSG चूतिया किसी को भी खरीद लेता है before Enrique appointed and we get Ugarte because Mendes helped Euro to sign for us. चूतिया बना गया. Euro is a good signing though for us. Ugarte could have been. He could have been, but he did not produce the. He was a destroyer in that 4-3-3, but he's not the destroyer we need
You
in
know
this
what I
formation.
just realized? Oh my god, I'm going to depress everyone.
Right.
I just realized he thought Ericsson was better than Ugarte last season.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Bro, that is really depressing.
And please don't say it's deep playing. Soboslai plays deep. But Soboslai playing deep struggles, na, Swapnil.
Right.
It's the facade that is getting created that Soboslai is a box-to-box player, so usko deep खिला सकते हो. भाई, Soboslai can do it, but does not mean that it's going to work every time.
If I'm not mistaken, Soboslai was very much an attacking player in Germany, right? I didn't watch a lot of Bundesliga, but if I'm not
Exactly.
mistaken, he
He's a
was quite
cam
quite
who
a
can do
attacking.
box-to-box job. That's it. And this is the same conversation. A lot of fans preseason told me that Mount can play pivot. I'm like, just because Mount can run box-to-box, that does not mean he can play pivot.
That I mean, you can try. There's nothing wrong with
Try, but
trying. We're
I
already
mean,
we're already losing, so
right.
you might
In
as well
FIFA, we
try.
try. I mean, FC 25, we try. But yeah, after getting hammered 4-0,
Someone told me a great point. Someone told me, you know
on
how
up.
Mount is playing behind Bruno. He's just saying flip them over and see if they can do it. Yeah, it's a good
fair. ये भी चलो ये भी try कर लो against
Try it.
Burnley.
Why not?
Try if everything we're trying everything. If Bruno centre back, left wing Mount, left
Delict
wing
right
back
back, Mount left wing back. I mean, they might as well
Manu,
try everyone everywhere.
Maguire centre forward, Manu 10. Try everything, bhai. Whatever we can try, just scamper around, bhai. After getting hammered 4-0 by Brentford and 4-1 by Brighton, Ten Hag switched his tactics to adapt to the league. And he delivered 2 trophies.
Yeah.
At
But
least,
not,
at
but
least
that,
not
but
the
the
second
tactics
one.
was definitely not a back three.
That was that was not a back
And
three.
more importantly, Ronan, more importantly, he played most of them in their position.
Absolutely.
Back to that point, sadly.
Absolutely. Is that to Liverpool finally happening or desperation from Liverpool, Newcastle 80 million for Walter Made? They had to.
Sad. Sad.
They
80
had
million.
for Walter Made 80 million. Just because you have 80 million to spend on Šeško, तुम 80 million Walter Made में भी डाल दोगे तो how it's
Bad.
gonna work, man?
Very bad.
Very bad. That's a poor deal, man. That's an absolute poor deal, right? You criticize Dalot, लोग चढ़ जाते हैं. I criticize Bruno, people wants to hang me. I understand your pain. Yeah, man.
Well, it's not. We are criticizing Bruno too, Swapnil. The sad part is the sad part, much like Dallo, is there's nobody better.
Right.
It's we are
Exactly.
notice one thing, Swapnil. We are not saying Bruno is the best player in the position. We are saying
He's
he's the
no
best player in
better
the position compared to everybody else.
in the
That's
squad
an option.
currently.
Yeah.
Even
We are
Dalot
not
right
saying
now, I feel right now is the best right wing back in the team right now because there are no more
no
options.
one, no one, no one's saying they're a better player. No one's saying they do something better than everyone. We are just saying they are the better player right now
It's a
with what
less
we have.
rotten apple in my whole basket than the other apples. That's it.
100%.
That's what it is, bhai. Right. Abhishek is here. Thank you so much. Like kar do stream, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, right? And subscribe to Nathan's channel as well. He's doing fantastic job as well, right? So आप लोग जाके उसका channel भी subscribe करिए. Last night humiliation, especially in the end in the pitch invasion by the fans. I think this might just shake the team score and serious sustainable comeback may happen. If the player take this in certain way and take this humiliation and actually turn this into something absolutely great, it all depends on the mentality of the player right now. And and seeing these players, I have less faith. Maybe I have some faith of from Mbumo. I know Mbumo has the mentality to do it in the Premier League, but from the others, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. एक ही दिन है तो बात थी Amorim sir. एक ही अच्छा the whole Europa League one, right? If we had UCL, we'd have two center midfielders, one Hulman and another one Wharton or Baliba. The thing is that even if we have got two players, right, our squad currently from a fitness POV is not ready to play in 4 competitions. That's the truth. Imagine us playing 4 games, same issue by January, 6 odd injuries, and we'll be scampering around. Also, AFCON is there.
Bro, don't do that. Don't do that, and I'll tell you why. This is why I didn't want to get rid of Hoyland. Don't do that. Like,
Thank God, finally someone
like
said this, bro. Oh my goodness gracious me, man. Thank you so
no,
much for saying.
bro. Like, it's not even that. It's like again in my video. I know I'm promoting my video, but I said it because I got it all off my
No,
chest
no, do
in
it.
one video. Is he Benjamin Hoyland or Asmus Šeško? Because I don't see the difference. That's what I said.
For AFCON period, I said this. If you're getting Benjamin Šeško, create a situation where you have Hoyland competing for the same spots. Now that you have creative outlets in Kuni and Mbumo in the team.
A
And you have
lot of people think Xerxes is Sesko's backup, but
no, he's a 10,
I
bro. He's a
don't,
10.
I don't think so
Max.
because I was just thinking to myself, wait, they are both on the pitch and Xerxes is clearly playing at 10. He's not playing like 4-4-2.
He's dropping way
So,
deep, Xerxes. Like, that's not a striker's target man's job, man.
and then we were like, get rid of Hoyland. We have Xerxes. I'm like, but I don't think it's like Bruno playing midfield and Dalot playing right wing back. I don't think he thinks Xerxes is a striker.
Right.
So
My
getting rid of Hoyland makes even less sense
FPL
because
World Cup, please suggestion. Okay. Yeah.
don't play and enjoy the rest of your week, dude.
Exactly. It's depressing. The day I've started YouTube and all, it's been 3 months, right? I'm actually not thinking much of it. FPL, okay. 2 hours pehle ek game hai. I'll go with my vibes. I'm scoring 60 points every game week. I'm happy. It's okay. As do you feel with the issues in United midfield selling McTominay mistake? It's hindsight. I'm not gonna go there.
Mani
It was
Shankar, I will say it was a mistake because the manager didn't want to sell him. That's how I
exactly.
would say it.
The
I
club
wouldn't say it
decided to
is a
sell him
yeah.
to furnish Ugate's deal. That's what it is.
Because we do this rant, right? Or we are not backing the manager, not backing well, we didn't back the manager by selling a player for a change. Normally it is buying. This is time it's for selling.
Exactly. And both the managers openly admitted that they did not want to let go of McTominay, and look at what he's doing right now, right? Football corner pod is here. Thank you so much. This stream is a therapy session. Unfortunately, no amount of therapy can make sense of the absolute shambles. Thank you so much if you thought that way. That we spoke our hearts out. We spoke the truth. We spoke the uncomfortable things that people don't want to admit and hear. And also me also trying to understand and take some things that I also said that no, it does not make sense now. This is what this
Honestly,
debate is
honestly,
about.
I don't think you can make sense of it. It's not
No, we
about
cannot.
trying to. I because there's a lot of contradiction, and then when you break it all down, people say, "Oh, he's speaking in code because it's obvious he cannot speak directly." And then I tell everyone, "But he could speak directly about the 60-year-old goalkeeping coach being better than Rashford." That
Exactly.
time his English, that time his English was excellent, I think.
Exactly.
So either he's pretending he doesn't know the words, or he's just not saying it.
Last few comments, guys. I'm only 2 minutes before I drop in. I have to go back to work, but I haven't had lunch. My lunch
Just
as well.
catch up. Just catch up,
I'll
dude.
catch
There's
up.
a
Yeah. Did
lot.
you saw Šeško had suffered a cramp cause of Waterfield? I think we you know about it. I think we took it. We took that comment. That's
Yeah.
why he took penalty last. It's fair. If Šeško cramp is real, are we sure? Are we letting go Holland? He will go. Napoli के साथ तो already agreement हो चुकी है. I think he's going. Right. It's happening right now. Amorim will never change formation. लिख के ले लो. Absolutely, he does not. Right. At least from the setup, he does not. Right. उसके out of position, in position, that's different football analysis. Pratik is here, bhai. Thank you so much. Folks need to understand it was Gyökeres who won the titles for Sporting. He was saving
I don't
Amorim,
know about
man.
that. That's
It was a whole team that was doing it for him, man. It
he just had a bunch of players that suited him. At
suited him,
that,
and
it was it was what I would call perfect timing.
it was a perfect job. That's what he did there, right? Amorim, I have much more over expectation, but still somehow get UCL, man. I really want to see European Knights or Old Trafford back. The only way we can do that is if we don't play Champions League for the next 3 years.
He's not going to make it, bro. He's not going to
Amorim
make
is
it.
not gonna make it. I am not sure, man. Right now at this
We have
point,
never gone back-to-back seasons without Europe, bro. He's not going to make it.
he's not gonna
It's
make
a
it.
simple. Whatever people are saying, if he finishes below seventh, he's done.
He's done. He's done. Yeah, man. I say it here. Either he will do most generational comeback in the history of football, or else he will leave. Will succeed, but United will still stay in the loophole. Fair. It can happen.
Possible, very possible.
Possible. Very much possible. Very much possible. Xerxes mounts back up. That's even strange. When I
It's
hear this
even worse,
statement,
dude. He's
that's
back
even
up for an
strange.
injury-prone player. Is even sadder, dude. It's even
This is
more
this
sad.
this is the paradox, right? This is the paradox we are living in right now at this point. This is the Man United paradox, guys. Xerxes mounts back up. Not disagreeing with your statement or something, not dissing your statement. It is
No,
a
no, yeah.
reality
He's
check.
probably right. He's
He's probably
probably right.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's right. If Amrim is trusting Mount more than Xerxes, definitely Mount's back up.
Bro, just give back. Just give back. Bring us back Vegas, dude.
Vegas.
Seriously. What is the point of this, dude? You want a dip lying midfielder? No, Vegas will come running back in front for you if you want.
Right,
Let's do it.
right. Last comment, guys, then I'll close the stream. But first of all, guys who are watching, 20 people right now at the end of the stream, fantastic. Subscribe to Nathan's channel right now. Help him reach even higher numbers. Fantastic channel again. Uh,
Thank you.
um, says the truth and love what he does. Alongside Mohawk as well, fantastic. I love you both of your streams as well. Hopefully, we'll get to do a jam together someday. It'll be fun. In lower leagues, converting a winger into a wingback can work, but in top 5 leagues, it feels really like a high risk gamble. This kind of system need players like Hakimi or Trent to really make it work. Fair, absolutely, absolutely. But Dumfries, bro, Dumfries put 25 million.
No,
No way.
don't leave it. Leave it. Leave it. There's no,
That's for another day.
but this is you're making my point. Some of these decisions, even in the transfer window, make no sense. It's not even just about the players not playing positions. Things like Dumfries and getting Delap, just using Delap's buyout clause. We could have been quick to that. Like this, there's just so much.
I know, I know. Need more sessions with Nathan. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely, we'll do a lot of sessions with Nathan as well in this. Not only
We're
my
gonna have
channel,
two. We're gonna have 2 weeks free to cry, dude.
cry exactly.
After
I
a couple
need the
of
international,
days.
honestly, because then I have to rejuvenate myself. Right, I'll focus on my some content that I've been planning for since days.
Fortunately, I have to watch England, so I'm going to cry some more.
Oh
Sadly,
man, yeah. Last comment, right? What is is a highly talented coach with huge potential. We have seen what he can do. He's ruthless. Even if he leaves, he will succeed. I can say that. He might even Eric Ten Hag might go and succeed at Bayer Leverkusen. You just never know. These are good coaches, but not working for them at United.
let's make everyone depressed before we go, shall we?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't want to
let's go.
read it out, but I saw it an hour back.
Right.
Bayer Leverkusen posted 2 hours ago. Just hope we don't get Grimsby with a Champions League ball as the picture. on Twitter.
Goodness gracious me.
Bro, this is
This
like
is
Dortmund saying welcome back, Jaden. No, they're all trying to troll us.
everyone,
Let
bro.
them
It's
let
mayhem
let them
online.
enjoy.
Let them enjoy, and we deserve it. We deserve it. I've
I don't
said
know.
this
I don't know
before.
why Leverkusen's part of it. I understand at least why Jaden is. I didn't. They are backing Ten Hag after he loses
After
to the Brazilian B League
Brazilian,
team. It's
exactly
very
5-1.
interesting that they're backing them so much. At least Sancho, I can get it. He did something in Dortmund and then came back. I get that.
Yeah. Abhishek, last question. So, what's your opinion on Bruno's current position on the pitch? I feel does not. We know this. We have been saying this. He's there.
You and everybody with a pair of eyes, Abhishek, but it doesn't
Exactly.
seem to change anything. Sadly,
Exactly. We know he's the best option right now because it's a band-aid solution. It's not a permanent solution. That's what it
I
is.
will say this though to answer this because we're going.
Mm.
I would really prefer that Mbeumo and Cunha don't get automatic spots in the team. Fight
Exactly.
for fight for it and let
Exactly.
Bruno play in the 10 because he's earned it.
Finally, someone said it. Thank you so much for who's joining the stream today. It was an absolute W stream, guys. And what if people are watching late, you're gonna love it as well, even if you didn't join the stream. We spoke the truth. It was Amorim rant today. It was Man United rant today on Ash Talks Football. Subscribe to Nathan's channel as well, Sports Nut with Nathan. Thank you so much for joining. It was a fantastic
Yes.
stream. Hope you're doing well. Stay tuned.
Good
Bye bye.
night.
Bye bye. Bye bye.